Alright. Holy crap. Don't even know what we're doing today, you know. Don't even really understand what I am. Hello, Animagination. Welcome to the Variable Productivity live stream, and welcome to all of you who have come out today. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. Today I'm going to be working on a few things. I'm going to be working on some tutorial stuff for a video that I've said that I was going to do last week, and I'm going to be working on this character model here. This is a commission that I'm supposed to be doing, so it's been done, finished. Anyway, there's a couple of other things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be also dusting off my old animation fingers. That's right, I'm going to be sort of reacquainting myself with that whole process with lip syncing. I used to know how to do it, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get back into it. This is not going to be a long stream. I think we might be going up until maybe about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 4. But, you know, just wanted to show you guys a little something and also work on some content for the channel. So, there's that. Hello, welcome, LuigiMan24. Welcome to the Variable Productivity live stream. Thanks for stopping by. Let me get this animation out of your face. But like I said earlier, it is my goal this year. It's like, I didn't put this on Twitter or anything, but it is my goal this year to get back into animation, to get, back into that sort of thing. I haven't done it in a while. Let me turn down this tech top audio. Let me turn off this image here. So yeah, it's my goal. Like I said, it's like almost my New Year's resolution, but I feel like it's actually attainable because it's something I kind of already know how to do. I just want to do more of it. A while back, I was trying to work on like these other video projects and that kind of thing, and they fell by the wayside because it's just so much easier to model than it is for me to animate. I don't know, that's just a weird thing about me. I don't want to sit down and spend the time to actually animate a character. I don't know why. When you think about it, they probably take just about as long, and it's just a matter of practice and application of things that you learn. But I don't know, it's just, maybe it's not my real calling, but whatever. In any case, the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to show off I'm going to record for a short tutorial about making a muzzle switch. So one of the, I think it was you actually, Luigi Man, somebody was asking about, yeah, but am I gone? Am I back? Hello, are you guys still there? I'm back, guys.
Hey everyone, my name is Rotalice. The
You're not
3
Rotalice.
is silent.
I am Rotalice, and the R is
really?
silent.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? You're Rotalice?
Uh-huh.
I think I'm the real Rotalice.
Yeah, alright. Well, I'm going
Discord.
to ask
Check
you a
Discord
question.
right now. Check it.
Oh, jeez. What are you using my picture for? Where did you get that from? Where in the world?
Twitter. Twitter.
Twitter?
Apparently. Twitter or DeviantArt.
How is that on Twitter?
Either Twitter or DeviantArt. Something
Either
like
Twitter
that.
or DeviantArt.
Something like that. I don't know. Here's the thing. A little background story here.
Oh, no.
Bisque sent me and Starlet pictures of you that she found assumingly on DeviantArt and Twitter, and this is what we decided to use it for.
What? Where did I put that on That's not on my DeviantArt. You stole my likeness. I've been robbed. They've seen me. They know who I am. Also, that's like a picture of my friggin' email. That's like
Wait, how did you find it?
That's my work email too. How in the world did she get that? Is
How
Bisque a
did
hacker?
you find that?
That's like the image that I use for work. All right, geez, whatever, man. Just gonna go hope that the that breach hasn't spread too far.
How did she find that?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask her.
Bisque, what voodoo are you using?
I don't know, chicken magic, obviously, but still, we're in the world. Oh, you know what? I want to do something else. I want to open my. Ooh, I got a lot of windows open here. There's no need for all of that. Close that. I thought I was safe. I thought I was secure on the internet, but apparently not.
Apparently, Bisque hacked through your
my mainframe or whatever.
Either way, I didn't plan on doing this forever. I'm gonna change it right back now. That's weird.
That's funny stuff. Luigi, yeah, I don't know. Someone, I sense a stalker, says Animagination. Well, I wouldn't call Bisque a stalker. I just don't understand how she got access to any of those pictures. I didn't put them online, but I guess they're on Google, so technically they're online somewhere. Even if you think it's secure. Like, oh, that's just a thumbnail I'm going to upload for a single thing. Whatever. Also, let me know, guys, if the music is too loud, I will turn it down. I want to make sure that everyone can understand what's happening and whatnot. Let's see here. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. Restream chat. Yeah, so, whatever. Let me get to work here, like I said I would.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Starlet joined in on the fun, too.
I am Rotalice, the 3 is silent. Oh, well, I don't see him. Where's Starlet's thing? If anywhere. Rotalice 3, the 3 is silent. We don't talk about Rotalice 3. Did someone not tell him? It's not okay, man. Where is he? He's nowhere. Okay, fine, whatever. Welcome, Starlet Sky, to the Variable Productivity live stream. Today we're going to be doing a little detail work. Not detail work. What I'm doing is I'm going to create some stock footage for my I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. For a tutorial thing I was going to do about faces and that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to start the recording now. That's going to go to all of my Kingdom Hearts recordings because I didn't change the output, but who cares? Anyway, I'm on the YouTube chat with the picture. Oh, right. I'm not looking at this on YouTube. Also, you're letting everybody know! Well, since when did the internet take so long to open?
Are you running on that dial-up, Rotalice?
Uh-oh. No, I don't believe so. Oh, I see. What in the world? That might have been on YouTube or Facebook or something. That one was... I am Rotalice 3, the 3 is silent. I sense a stalker hacker. Yeah, okay. Anyway. This fine? We good? Alright, just nothing has changed in a while, so that's the weirdest thing ever. Anyway, to detract from all of that, let's go to window, let's go to full screen. Alright, let's get going. And so what we're going to do here is, this is a character model that I was working on for a commission, but his body is not important. I don't care about that. That is not important, neither is his head. I've already saved this as a separate file, so there's no need to worry about losing any data. Uh-huh.
So, apparently, Animagination has just seen Spider-Verse today. What did you think?
Oh boy. We're about to hear, don't tell me no spoilers, I haven't seen it. Oh, it's H.
Rotalice. Uh-oh. Right after Cryo joins. Yeah, I bring every problem possible with me.
Yep, but I'm back, right? Is the stream's working again? Find possibly the best Spider-Man movie ever. Hello, Fox. What's happening now? Wait. Is the stream up still? I can't...
Yeah, the stream...
Okay, good. Because I'm also recording, but that shouldn't cause a problem. That never has before.
Also, yeah, in terms of that little prank thing that we did, Bisk is going to be joining in on it too. We were originally going to set this up like all three of us were going to join the chat. And then just go, hello everyone, my name is Rotalice, the 3, the 4, the 5 is silent.
And why did that not work? What happened?
Because Bisk isn't online yet and Starlet has homework to do.
Oh, well.
We had to make do with what we could. And
you were it. Alright then. Well, at least now I know who to sue. Okay, I'm kidding. That's not what I do. I don't do that. I'm not nearly...
Aren't you concerned that everyone knows what you look like, despite the fact that you've like shown yourself before?
I have shown myself before, and it's not a secret. So if I lose a few subscribers, we'll know why. They're like, ew, he's ugly! I can't do that. I can't like an ugly person. I caught the ugly. Alright. So what we're gonna do here, like I said, is we're gonna make... Yeah. We're gonna make a switch to make the character's face flip from one side to the other. So in the case of a character like Sonic the Hedgehog, you could make his face, you know how the camera goes to one side and his mouth is on one side. He's always got that side mouth because it's like, apparently Sega, it's a mandate. Even when you draw him in comics, you're supposed to draw him with the side mouth. So,
well,
games,
in Sonic Adventure 1, 2, Heroes,
yes,
even Shadow and 06, it's a centered mouth.
No, in the games, it's a side mouth. The center mouth is because of laziness. The thing is, like, after that, like, we're talking Sonic Colors, Sonic, what's it called?
I think every game
all those
since, like, Sonic, I think every game since Sonic Unleashed has had the side mouth.
Yeah, that's officially a part of his design. It's supposed to be like that. It's just like limitations or whatever. Yeah, because like Adventure didn't do it, but they drew in the art. The concept art had it on the side of his face, and apparently that's something they always wanted to achieve in 3D. So in Sonic 06, like if you look at his face,
we need to perfect Sonic's gameplay. No, we need Big the Cat, and we need that side mouth.
Side mouth? Yes! Get on it! Wait, we were putting a lot of money and research into side mouth. Absolutely. So, this is more or less what they did.
So maybe that's why Sonic Unleashed seems to be one of the most expensive Sonic games of all time. Half the budget went to the side mouth.
And it was only for the in-game models. They're like, well, we need to work on the boost. No! Side mouth development is key. It takes precedent over everything. Anyway, so what we're going to do here is, like, exactly that. Right now, there is a mirror that currently just makes his face disappear, so we're gonna get rid of that mirror. Because this... I'm co-recording all of this, but the part of it that I want to show is gonna come, like, much later. Anyway. So, like, yeah, you got a mouth here. It's got some shape keys applied to it. You can open it, you can make it frown, you can make it smile, and I will let the users figure out how to do all that kind of stuff. Not important, or the viewers. But what you want to do in order to make a switch is to first create the mask that makes it possible. So this is what I'm going to do, like part 1, make the mask. So we're going to go ahead and add a modifier. We're going to call that modifier mask. Now the mask doesn't do anything yet because it's not applied to anything, or it does, it makes everything disappear. But what we're going to do here is we're going to select all of Sonic's face and we're going to duplicate it like that.
You made a faker?
Something like that. It's the same thing. It's real, you know? It's not a faker. And I don't know why Sonic thinks Shadow's a faker. It's like he's not even like him. Sonic just has a huge ego. It's all like, you're trying to be like me! It's like, no, I'm not, really. I'm just me.
It's like, no, I'm not trying to be like you. I have the quills of your super form, so I'm automatically better than you.
And, like, I have a different skill set. I'm not fast. I have fast shoes. I got... ability to manipulate chaos and warp around. I'm not you, man.
Also, I can fly,
like
apparently. Like, I can fly, apparently, despite the fact that I never do it in-game.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Nobody flies in game, not even Tails or Rouge. They glide. Make the game too easy. Cursor to selected. No, cursor to... Yeah, cursor to selected. There we go. So what you want to do is put the cursor in the center, because when you do a duplication... I'm just saying all this stuff so that later on I'll understand what I'm doing. Do I have... Yeah. So that when I do this later, I'll have, like, cues to follow. But what you're going to do is you're going to hit the... I forgot to... See, this is a problem. This is always my problem. It's eternally my problem. We're going to start over. We're going to delete this. Delete vertices. Alright, great.
Scarlet, you haven't changed your profile picture back. That or you did it. It's not showing for me.
Sonic thinks he should be the only hedgehog of the species on Mobius. Yeah, I guess so.
So wait, why hasn't he tried to kill Amy yet?
Because she's a girl, he doesn't hit girls. You've seen in Sonic X, he's like, yo, I'm not going to fight you because I don't see you as an equal. And then leaves.
Well, except for
the tournament
when he fights
episode.
Amy, and unless when he fights Amy, Cream, or Rouge in Heroes.
Right, well that's a different Sonic. I think we can safely say that Sonic Heroes
It
Sonic
was
is
Metal
not...
Sonic the whole time!
Yeah,
he was a fake!
He was even Sonic, and he copied his own data. Yes, I like it. This is good. It helps support the narrative of the fact that everyone seems to have won all of the fights between all of the characters. When you play as Team Dark, you beat Sonic. When you play as Team Heroes, or it's Team Sonic, you beat Team Dark. Like, you beat Shadow. It's like, everyone or someone is lying when they're recalling events. And I keep saying this. It's a bad storytelling.
So wait, who's telling the truth in Sonic Adventure? Because every character's story is from a different perspective.
That's what I'm saying. Someone is lying.
Wait, so 5 of the 6 people are lying, unless we want to assume that the Supersonic story is from everyone's perspective.
I think the Supersonic story is the only one that happened, and everyone's just trying to, like, piece together what the freak went down. So I did that. And then I have a mirror, right? Okay, and I think this is already out of order. Anyway, we're gonna go to...
Animagination says, are you in a voice chat in Discord? Because I don't mind joining. You can't join the one we're in currently.
We could always go into a new one. It's not like it's... This one is exclusive, but we can join one. Control M. Did it work? I did something wrong.
Luigi Man 24 says, I am confused. About what?
What are you confused about? I'm gonna go into a call. I'm gonna call you, alright, Cryo?
Alright.
Just a second. Let's go to the... I guess the lock-on one, because that's the one that... So, ignore the call. You don't have to join if you don't want. We could just always... I can always just start a call with you, and then just... Yeah, we'll bring in that imagination. Yeah. That way we don't interrupt everybody's life. Alright, voice call. Let's go to add friends. Wait, can I not? Are you here? How are we not? Wait a minute.
What?
I don't know how we're not friends on Discord.
Wait, you're not my friend?
Apparently not. It's like, you need to be friends with Cryo. It's like, what?
Well, I'm your friend now.
Yeah, no, I just added that. Jeez, that's weird. Anyway. Animagination. Well, you have to call him. I don't think I have his contact information in here. The whole Sonic thing.
Oh, right, Animagination. Let's see here.
What do you mean? Okay, so the whole Sonic thing, what are you saying, Luigi man? Sorry to have left you hanging like that. Everyone knows official Sonic story's lore is confusing to begin with. I mean, it is. It's like... It's, I think it's really meant to be episodic, and it's really the fans who string it together into trying to make a narrative really doesn't have one. Sonic is just kind of like... He's like a cipher, really. I might as well share my screen. Who cares? Yeah, you're not wrong. Like I said, considering there's so much, like, nothing we're talking about is canon, so you don't have to worry about that. We are just making things up.
Well, the official Sonic lore can be changed on a dime, apparently, so...
On a whim? Absolutely. What happened? Why can't this move?
Like, oh, everything takes place on Earth. No, it's Mobius, so the Americans won't understand what Earth is. Okay, so,
Never heard of
what do you want to do next? What do you want to do next? Okay, Dr. Eggman? No, that's too childish in this game where a cartoon hedgehog runs really fast and kills robots. We need him to be Robotnik. Okay, that's more menacing. The Americans will understand menace. Alright, now what do we do?
Aaron Weber said, everything is canon. Famous last words by Weber. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
he died?
Probably. They were like, no! What is happening? Why can't I control this? What happened to my controls?
He was then instantly assassinated as the Sonic death sound from the Genesis games just played over his death.
Yeah, that's what happened. Why is this not moving now? What did I do? What? There's always this weird button that I end up accidentally pressing in Blender, and it's like... I don't know, man. It's weird. Anyway. Can I move things around here? Yeah, I can. So what is happening? Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Yeah, alright. I was in the wrong thing anyway. Alright, so we're going to go Control M along the X-axis. Right. So that's not what you want to do, because that's wrong.
I just realized something. You said we're going to invite people to chat. Right now I'm in a chat with you, or do you want to make like a group chat?
That's what I was saying. You just add another person, it'll create a group chat, right? That's
maybe.
And I can't add animate. Well, that's what happens every time. It's no longer Cryo and Rotalice chat. It becomes its own thing separately when you do that. Which is pretty neat. What is happening here? So I want to control. No. Right. That's important. You got to change the origin, not the origin.
Also, hello, Crimda.
Crimda, welcome to the Variable Productivity live stream with your host, Rotalice 2, and apparently every other person that I could possibly find. This is Cryo, Cryogenic Gamer. We'll soon be joined by Animagination. Right now I'm working on some stock footage for my for a tutorial that I'm doing on making switches in Blender. So, like, being able to switch Sonic's face or mouth from one side of his head to another.
Oh, okay, so Animagination just sent you and me a friend request. Let me just accept that. There we go.
Well, you could be his friend. No,
I'm his friend now, his official friend, because being actual friends in real life doesn't matter. Hold no weight. Doesn't.
Well, if it did, that would be kind of creepy, that the platform is able to just sort of know who people's friends are. In fact, I think I'm kind of against that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know? Oh, no. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Silver wants to know what chat we're in. Okay. Let me just inform him. Also, Starlet's saying a bunch of stuff in the chat.
Change the median point to 3D cursor. Yep, that's exactly what I was about to do. I just need to get to that option real quick, which is... Why is that not visible to me? Why can't I see it? It seems to be right here. There we go. Turn that off too. Control M along the X-axis, and there we go. Now what we've created here is an abomination. You can see that the left and right mouth are overlapping on each other, and it's not what we want. We only want to see one or the other. So this is pretty easy to get around and easy to work solution. And you're about to see in just a moment here how that can be done. Let's go to solid here. Nope, solid. Another thing we're going to do is actually we're going to flip these normals by hitting the W. Oops. No. Hit the W button, and then we're going to, what's it called? Flip normals. That way they, I don't know, it looks better to me, and also the texture's properly represented, and if I wanted to put fur on his face, which I'm not going to do, then they would not go into his head, they would point outward like they're supposed to. Whenever your normals, or like whenever it's kind of like that weird dark gray color, that's usually when your normals are inverted and the light's not being reflected properly. Everything's like backwards, Control-Z. And it does show up even in rendered mode, like, you know, it's kind of noticeable when one part of his face is darker than the other. Anyway, go to material here.
Alright, so Silver wants to join the chat. So
No.
Silver and Animagination, you gotta.
Honestly, we might as well have just gone to the lock-on thing if everyone's gonna freaking join anyway. But whatever.
Fair point, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Animagination, mathematics. All the math talk, I hate it. No, don't hate it, Animagination. Embrace it. It's the language of everything we do, actually. Whether you
Nobody said there'd be math, but I'm with you, buddy.
I feel like you're just being condescending, Sonic, and I don't even know why. Let's go ahead and flip normals again. All right.
Fox
so
says, I hope going forward with the official Sonic canon will start being more simplified, but with the two world canons staying, I doubt it.
Oh well. Looks like we're all gonna have to live with that, huh? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a gonna remove this. And we're going to create a new group. And this group is going to be called Right Mouth. Because that's how I name things. Don't judge me. And also, it's what it is. It's the right side mouth. And it's what we want to disappear for a little bit. Take a little break from existence. You know what I'm saying? We selected everything. We selected the nose. We selected the muzzle. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to add a mask. Delete that. This is going to be a mess. I might have to redo this anyway. So, we added a mask. Currently the mask doesn't do anything. So we're going to create a vertex group. We're going to apply the vertex group that we made. Oh. Oh man, yeah, this is a mess. I'm going to have to cut the heck out of this. So we go to right mouth, right? And we go to tab. And then we have to assign. Oof. Then we're going to lock that down. Wow. How'd I forget that? Anyway. Otherwise it wasn't going to do anything. And type in right mouth. Now we have right mouth. And now the only thing that's visible is the right mouth. That's not what we want. What we want is the opposite. So this is like a back and forth switch. You just click on that. And there you go.
And double just mouth. Are you talking about the are you talking about Sonic Mouth from Lost World? Is that the double mouth Super Sonic?
I think when you go Super Sonic, they just, I guess something happened to the game code.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no, I've heard of that. I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but because I've never actually played the game long enough to unlock Super Sonic. But yeah, don't you like the double mouth, Crimda? Wait, where's Crimda? I don't see any of what Crimda is saying. People are just responding to her.
Where is she then?
I don't know.
Oh, MJ Studio says hi. I don't know if you said hello.
Hello, MJ Studios. Let me just bring this up so you can see the... It's just kind of in the way. This is not going to get recorded, thankfully, because currently the only thing that's getting picked up.
Bisc is going to be joining in the chat soon. We might as well just go to the lock-on thing.
Yeah. Haven't we added Animation Studio, or have we not?
Have we? Let me see.
I guess not, because I don't hear his voice. Yeah, alright, fine, whatever. I didn't want to bother people, but since we have Animagination... Oh, you sent me the thing, thank you, but also, one moment here. Just add friends.
Okay, let's see. Animagination is not there.
Alright, I just added him. And, what, did, the guy Silver want to get in on this?
Yeah, and so does Bisc.
Okay. Okay, whatever. Just add them. Just a second, guys. Oh, apparently I'm not friends with Bisk. Great.
Soon. He'll be here soon.
And he says bear with. But anyway, let me see. How am I not friends with Bisk? What?
Why are you not friends with all... Why are you not friends with all of these people?
Well, I just figured we were on the same server, so we were talking to each other. That was, in my mind, good enough, but I guess not. We go and find her.
No! Rotalice, we need to be official friends, okay?
Hey, MJ Studios. And, don't you like Double Mouth? Sure, I love Abominations. Yeah, Crimda. You and me both. Big fans of Abominations over here. My favorite Hulk villain. Let's see. Not really. I don't actually have a favorite Hulk villain.
Why don't you like General Ross?
I don't know. He's too normie for me. He's just a regular human who hates the Hulk. That's like freaking Lex Luthor, but...
I can't even think of that many Hulk villains. Like,
and there's the Wendigo. I've heard of these things. I've never actually seen them in...
Like, you know, the MCU is actually pretty true to what Hulk is. He has, like, 1 or 2, like, solo stories, and then most of the time he's just with other people.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really want to have this chat here because it is all up in the way. There's, like, no place to put it that it's not in the way.
I have the stream open anyway here.
That's
so,
fine.
Like...
Alright,
yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so that's how we switch, right? We use this little, little left-right arrow thing. So, obviously, you don't want to do this. You don't want to have to go to this thing every time. Another cool thing, though, like I said before, like, you know, whatever you do on this side of the face will happen... Oh, no. Okay. So that's something to be sure of. So I know why this happened. You'll see in a moment what I mean. So here's the deal with this thing right here. Currently, it's not like the whole thing, right? It's not a part of the original mesh. So when you make changes to it, it doesn't apply. So what we want to do, I think this will work, I really hope it does, is do this. This is the basis, right? We just go Control P. No. We go to this. And when we type in shape, propagate. So now, if I haven't ruined everything, no, I have. Okay, let's go back.
But what are the chances of that?
What in the world? Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Did I have to redo everything last time? No, that's not what I had to do. I know better than that. What was it? This is going to be the magic of editing, and I'll seem like I know what I'm doing next time. Let me go here, right? There we go. Is it because... Oh, now it doesn't even move. Oh, what did I do? I think I know. And that means I'm gonna have to restart. This is great. I know what's wrong now, and that's my bad. Ugh! I hate it when I do these things, but this won't be live, so when I put the video up, it's gonna make so much more sense, and everyone's gonna like it, and it's gonna be perfect. Alright, so what you do is you actually are supposed to do this. Shift D, right? Duplicate the whole thing in object mode. Then you go Control M, right, along the X-axis, okay? So you have essentially a separate model that has all the same controls and everything like that. So when I say, hey, I want you to smile, it'll smile, and then it'll frown, and all that kind of stuff. It's separate, though. So, then, what you do is go back to Basis, and then you have it join the other object. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Alright. Okay. Why did I do that like that? And now they're both controlled by the same shape keys. So it's all been consolidated into one. This is what I should have done, but I didn't do that because reasons. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and... seems like the right mouth has now been flipped. We're going to select everything. We're going to go over here, and we're going to go to this, and we're going to go deselect. Deselect? Select. Control Z.
So apparently, Silver and Animagination are having mic problems, but they will be here soon.
Okay. Well, haha, most of my models start out as boxes or planes. I like planes. Planes are fun.
Planes are nice.
Planes are great! And statistically speaking, man, they're still the safest way to travel. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go back. Let's just take it back a step.
This video is sponsored by...
Plane!
The government.
Well, the FAA, not just the straight-up government, obviously. We couldn't, Alright, there we go. And then we go...
Like,
right.
Rotalice 2 secretly being sponsored and, like, funded by the president.
I don't know how that would have worked out. And also, why would the president, or anybody really, fund me when all I do is make models? There's nothing strategically important about what I do. Let's go here. And
or is that just what they want us to think?
Yeah, that is my cover story, after all. So we're going to do all that stuff again. Where I gotta assign right mouth and everything like that. But since this is like a reboot, I can't do that. I have to show it from the beginning again. Ugh. And then we're gonna get rid of the, there's so much cutting gonna be going into this. It's not even funny.
Brandon Logandi is here.
Hello, Logandi. How are you? What's going on? Welcome to the Variable Productivity live stream. Hello! Hello! That's what he said. I'm sorry if that hurt your ears. We go to smile. Okay, so we're good here. We now know that the smile works. We know that the frown mouth opens and all that kind of stuff. So what we gotta do here is so much.
With how many people use emojis now, it's weird to see somebody actually do, like, the, I forget what they're even called, like the
little cat face or whatever that is, the little three.
Yeah, stuff
emoticon.
Like that.
Emoticon. Mask. That used to be the big deal. I remember that. So we're gonna create a new thing like we did last time. We're gonna go ahead and plus, go to group. We're gonna name that group RIGHTMOUTH. Right mouth. I spelled it wrong last time, and nobody said anything. We're gonna assign that.
Don't you just want to go to, like, you know, back to the, like, late 2000s where, like, we had emoticons and meme webcomics of rage faces and annotations and YouTube videos?
I like the idea of annotations. It would allow me to put annotations in my video rather than stuff at the end. Also, I really would have liked to been able to link whatever I want at the end of my videos, like my Patreon page and that kind of stuff. Like, no! YouTube says, you need to make money before you can make money. And it needs to be through us. We don't like competition.
Yeah, pretty much if YouTube completely gets rid of their monetization system, I don't think it would matter because most people just use Patreon anyway.
Yeah, true. And, like, it would matter to people who really need it, but, like, for me, I wouldn't care. The reason being is because I don't make money on the site anyway. Who cares, right? Anyway, so that's how you do it. That's how you do the side mouth. So, like I said before I was so rudely interrupted by my own ineptitude, you don't want to have to constantly press this button in order to do this. If you're doing something like an animation, you're switching the camera, you don't have to go all the way over here and manually grab this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make an alteration to the skeleton, which is this boy right here. We're gonna turn off the those shapes because they're just kind of in the way. This is easier to look at, to be honest. And we're gonna create a new bone that'll do that. Who's
Why
trying
is Silver trying to shoot me in the chat?
Cryo, shish. Hello. Brandon Legendi said, how's it going? Says, okay. Cryo, shish. Lol. What were you saying last? I don't even know.
Why does he want to silence me?
I don't know. You do talk a lot. I'm kidding. That's me.
I do.
That's a mean thing to say, and as a Rotalice, I'm not mean.
How dare you say that on my Twitter birthday?
This is your Twitter birthday?
It's my Twitter birthday.
Congratulations. Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we are going to create what is known in the business as a shape key driver. So we're going to go over here, hit Control D.
YouTube monetization must remain.
Must remain. Must remain. And also YouTube spelled not properly. It's like Uber, but if Uber bought YouTube and then replaced the Y-O-U with a
It's YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, so split area. This is where things get a little icky, where we have to go over here and go to the graph editor and go to the drivers.
Oh, birthday cake for Cryo's birthday. Thank you, Fox. It's my birthday. It's not really, though. My birthday's
It's my
not
birthday! Alright, so this is the shadow rig, and these are bones specifically designed for other things. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create just a new bone. I'm a new soul, blah, 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 blah. And we're gonna put it over here. Why not? Who cares?
This is looking like the rig of a shadow model right now.
It is, essentially. It, in fact, says shadow rig. I'm using it though because of the character design for the model that I was working on. Anyway, so now we have this, right? This little bone right here, and then we're gonna make some adjustments to it. But really all I want to do is use it, and we're going to name it something special. We're going to call it, Muzzle Switcher. Excuse me. Get that plus out of there. That was an accident. Did not mean to write that.
You should be able to hear me now.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome, Animagination, to the Variable Productivity Live Streams live chat, where you can talk your head off. It is not encouraged. We only need one cryo. I'm kidding. That's messed up.
Yeah. Oh no. Why do you say these mean things to me on my Twitter birthday?
Because I'm a bad person. I don't know why you thought otherwise. All right, so this is not gonna move. I have to fix some things about this bone. So how's it going, man? What brings you by on this fine Sunday?
For me, it's going good. I just watched Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, nice.
So what did you think of the ending? That was
please
really
don't,
cool,
because,
right?
hey, no, don't.
Best.
Okay, stop it. I've not seen the movie.
Not gonna spoil it.
Okay.
It's the best Spider-Man movie I've ever seen.
High praise.
For me, it's for me when it comes to Spider-Man movie ranking, it's like Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Verse are tied. I can't compare the two; they're too different.
Me, Spider-Verse wins by a long shot.
Oh boy, that's quite a statement. Are you prepared to back that up in combat? Oh.
All right, so who do you think is gonna win, a Raichu or a Sonic?
I don't know. Sonichu has more abilities than Sonic does. Probably too many Mary Sue abilities, like his ability to add all of the Pikachu attacks, as well as Sonic abilities. I'm not actually going to sit here and pretend that I care about this, so that's about the end of that, my observation.
Okay, so would that mean that my Raichu mascot, Rhynick, as Silver would say, and me because now it's canon,
Yes.
is he a Mary Sue or a Gary Stu? There's
It depends
like-
on how your character is written. Is he perfect in pretty much every way? Has no real flaws, and his flaws are actually strengths, and what people would consider being really neat. What struggles does his
All right,
character
what-
endure, if
what
any?
struggles does my character have? Well,
Has no powers other than the power of friendship.
No, that's bullcrap power. You have to be added
what
first
is this,
onto
Captain
Discord.
Planet?
That's one. No, Captain Planet.
Earth, water, wind.
Groundbreaking TV series, and I will not
A
have
real
you speak on of it.
superpower of teamwork.
Teamwork. Though I mostly spend my time alone, I'm Sonic Hero. I don't know.
I am Sonic Hero.
I am. Looks like I did the wrong thing. Need to go to average value.
Starlet says his theme song is Spider Star, that tornado's carrying a car.
Not bad. Okay, so this is what you do. You create a bone, and I didn't explain a single thing on what I did. I will do it in the video. Like I said, I'm just collecting stock footage or B-roll. And also, you have to decide what direction you want that to actually go into. If you want it to start in the other direction, I guess you can go to -5.
What? Oh, Luigi Man. Apparently, I'm assuming his theme song would be the Mortal Kombat theme. I don't know how those two things correlate, but whatever.
Mortal Kombat! He just likes the song. It doesn't have to be a part of anything. So yeah, you can move this bone, Luigi Man, and automatically switch between the faces. It's a good thing to create a shape for it, but I'll do that in just a moment. I feel like that's less important. It could also be a separate tutorial about making custom shapes. Why not? We're here. We're gonna create
Megan Pavel is here, so Biscuit is here in the chat.
Oh, great. Well, just someone add her or something. I don't know. I could do that.
Why did I just realize now that that OC looks like? I forgot it was another Sega game based on music.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Jet Set Radio?
A Jet Set Radio.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Probably.
The concept of love!
Understand! Understand! So Biscuit's been added. If she indeed wanted to even be a part of this particular call, I don't know.
If she even wanted to be a part of this.
Friendship,
Is that
power,
her?
friendship
Are you here?
equals bullcrap power. I mean, yeah. You have to be added, like I said. You can't just use it on your own. Someone has to invite you to the server of friendship. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Also, hi Bisc.
Hello.
Hello, it's Bisc, everybody. You know Bisc.
Life.
Oh, it's Bisc!
Whoa.
How's life?
It
Delicious when you eat pizza.
hasn't ended yet, so I don't know. Delete faces.
I don't understand, like, how every time food is brought up in any conversation with any person from the Miles per Hour Project, it's like, what are you eating? Like, 80% of the time they're gonna say pizza. Anybody.
I mean, bunch of children on this thing. Anyway, I don't know. There's probably a reason for it.
Nobody turns down pizza.
I mean,
If someone offered you pizza, you'd take it, right?
This is older than me, though. I'm the Bobby.
yeah, well, does it? I think it has to do with maturity. Anyway, flip normals. All right, so what you might be wondering what I'm doing
Get that,
here.
Bisc. I'm more mature than you, unless pizza is a sign of maturity.
It depends. I don't know. Let's go to mesh. We're gonna go to make a text object, and we're gonna move it to above, and we're gonna give it a name after we type in what it is. First of all, let's get rid of this camera. It is in the way, and it always has been.
I'm imagining right here what Starlet just said in a threatening voice. It's like, this is an exclusive stream call.
Hey, I'm almost
Only
30
the
and I'm
power of
still love pizza. Yeah,
Let
I'm
you
old.
in.
Sigh. Says Fox Cordova. It's fine. Let you in? What's this
All
thing
all it
called?
matters is that Fox just isn't mature. It's not. He's eating pizza.
Oh, don't say that. Let's see here.
I could be
Let's go to-
I could be 60 and I'd still love pizza.
Well, I mean, there's no proper age to stop eating pizza. Or if proper age to begin. Infants shouldn't be able to enjoy pizza. I mean, you'll have to mash it up for
It's
them.
like-
They don't have teeth.
Infants, fresh out of the womb.
No.
Give them some pepperoni.
No, just have the mother eat the pizza, and it's fine. It's kind of like the mother koalas eating the eucalyptus leaves. Because eucalyptus is poisonous to the baby koala, but they get the enzymes, right? You get prepared for pizza consumption throughout your entire life. Thanks to your mom. Let's see
So I'm
here.
assuming Fox's mom ate a lot of burgers, pizza, and pot pie, as well
I
as
mean-
coffee.
Being that she's American, probably, definitely. Let's see here. Plus, she probably made those things for him when he was a kid.
Savage.
Okay, muzzle face. Hey, I'm an American. I'll live up to it. I'll own up to it. We like the junk food. It's cheap and easy to
Hey,
get.
I'm an American,
Muzzle.
man. I was saying this to Silver the other day. If he ever came to America, I'm pretty sure it goes like, oh, I'm gonna eat some American food, because that's exactly how Silver sounds. He's gonna pick up a burger, take one bite, collapse to the floor, and then paramedics are gonna come by to inject him with insulin.
Didn't make him pay for it. Okay. Let's go to what's it called? It's the M, right? No. Control C then allows you to no. Alt C. I'm wrong. Blender has like a billion different sub functions. What's the password? Answer. Together we can show the world we can. Stop it.
What did you just say, boy?
Can we all make that? Starling, can you make all of that one word?
I thought that was the intention behind it. Mesh from curve. Yes. Now we can go here.
Just imagine that clip from SpongeBob. It's like, excuse me, sir, what's the password? Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Put me on through until the battle's won. Oh yeah, that's right. Come on in.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Scones are not biscuits.
Scones are not. Who said that they were?
They're not even bisques.
Huh?
just, like-
So we got.
Silver, do you
left,
even like
right,
cookies?
left,
No,
no,
you
no,
like
right, left.
biscuits.
So right goes on the top for this one, and I really shouldn't have done that.
I mean,
but whatever.
some people call cookies biscuits, so
I like cookies.
Yeah, but
Who
you
doesn't?
only have one type of cookie. A cookie. We have like 4 of your different types of foods are cookies to us.
Maryland makes the best cookies. You can't change my mind.
Oh, Maryland cookies.
Maryland?
Like, you thing is that you can't go wrong with some custard creams and bourbons and a digestive biscuit with your coffee.
True, true.
You know what
I believe that's a cracker for you lot.
You know what
A
I think could
cracker?
possibly upset Silver more than the cookie biscuit? I think it's the okay. What is a Milky Way to you,
It is the
Silver?
first letter of the alphabet.
What is a Milky Way to you, Silver?
A Mars bar.
It's made by the
Hate
Mars
Mars.
Company. I'll give you that. But it's a Milky Way.
Just so you know, an imagination, a Milky Way over there is basically what a Mars bar is over here. Our Milky Way is basically a Mars bar, but without the caramel.
Okay, so that's my thing.
But and a lot more softer.
Hate Mars. Mars is disgusting.
Really?
Man, what do you have against the planet, dude?
I mean, it is kind of impossible to live on. Mars.
Not
Excellent.
yet.
Silver
Not,
and
not
crime in
now.
the epic cookies or biscuits debate.
Name the stream cookies and biscuits.
Listen, you American. Now you just to say you American scum. You came from us. We called them biscuits. You gotta call them biscuits.
Yeah, that's
All
how,
right.
Guys, Silver,
that's
it's
how a
unfair.
colonist thinks, but it
Biscuits
is
are
not.
unfair.
Biscuits are unfair.
Stop saying my name.
Your name
Bisc.
isn't Bisc. Your name isn't Biscuit. It's Bisc.
It's more bisque than it is
Biscuits
bisque.
and
And when you
gravy.
say that, I think of There's a freaking company. It's
Oh,
like...
Catton just comes in here screaming, America!
Thank you, Katzen.
Your catchphrase should be biscuit.
M&M's, yeah. And don't they make
Yeah.
Mars bars? They're the Mars company.
Yeah, Mars Company does like your Snickers, your Milky Ways, your M&M's,
Yeah.
all
Do
that
they
whole
actually?
debacle. Yeah, the only thing that they didn't have are Buenos, Kinder Eggs, and Kit Kats.
Yeah, Kinder
love
Eggs are
Kinder Eggs.
illegal in America because, like, it's like a law about being able to
Choking
know what's
hazard or
inside. No,
something,
no, no.
right?
It's like the advertising it as a candy or something like that, or it's got to do with the actual what's inside of it, and it's so weird and dumb. And
You're missing out because Kinder Eggs are awesome. I used to get them all the time.
Kinder Eggs were the bread and butter of a childhood. That and Freddos.
Same.
What's a
Same.
Freddo?
Yeah. Good God, man! Do you not know what a Freddo is?
I
He's
don't.
not
too
an
American.
Englishman.
Oh, you are missing out, man.
Oh yeah.
Bisc and Rotalice
You
are too American for you.
are
Also, Starlet wants to
Australian.
join the. He wants to join the.
Well, just add him. You can
Oh,
do
yeah,
it
add
too.
Ryo.
I don't
I
have
know
to
I
be the guy
have
doing
power.
this.
I didn't know I had power.
I mean, you don't, but like,
You are beneath me.
I haven't named this thing. So we're gonna call this muzzle flip.
Muzzle flip.
It's a muzzle flip.
Hello, my name is Muzzle Fliptinius the Third.
I am Captain Quintinius Vegranix. Muzzle flip. Anyway,
I am Captain Flip.
I spelled muzzle wrong, but you guys get the idea. So actually,
I love our store. It's like, what exclusive call is this? Do I need a do I need a card?
you do need
Yeah,
a
you
card.
need
Okay.
you need
How
a
do you
back,
add-
you
You need a
back credit
discard.
card.
Cool guy syndrome.
How do you add people to like this? I know how to create a group, but like, do I just?
Well, just go to the little plus sign with the person, the one little add friends to DM.
Oh, okay.
Open
I'll
the
have at the end of the
gates.
call.
Open the gates.
Open the gates!
Open the floodgates.
Starlet Spider-Man. There he is. It's Starlet Sky.
When the cold of winter comes, and will come to end of day. I'm sorry.
Both.
With the coming of
Oh.
the sun.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Americans call it Frappuccino. Wait, frat.
A wild starlight appears.
Oh, a wild starlight!
Kill it!
Cryo, I choose you. I'm a cryo.
Wait,
Fire.
what?
So, alright. So now we got that, but this is weird, right?
Starlight
'Cause,
uses tornado carrying a car. It's super effective.
I
Ryan-
mean,
Ryan faints.
Trainer died.
That's my Pokédex entry. It's like, Starlit Sky, he's a strong Pokemon. He can carry cars and throw them long distances.
He's a good boy.
you're a good boy.
Starlet, the Griffith Pokemon.
Oh god.
Pardon me, I do still have a bit of a cold.
I killed.
It's a
Cool.
big deal, man.
I still
Don't
wonder
get
if there's
me
people
sick.
out there. I wonder if there's people out there who still think Sonic is a Pokemon.
One
So
moment.
something happened the other day.
1
Um,
second. You're gonna read these.
Was it on your
Those are good.
Friday?
So
What? Oh, yes. Yes, it
I've
was.
been babysitting and missed most of the frivolity here. Oh, don't call it frivolity. This is serious business.
Pretty serious.
What's happening?
I've never
and
heard
who
of that
is
word
it
before.
had
Don't
to say
scares
it
me.
with our illustrious host, Rotalice 2. Oh, thank you for your kind words. Candied words, I would say swollen words, but words that reach to my inner vanity nonetheless. So today we are joined by Animagination, Cryogenic Gamer, Bisc the
I'm here.
Chicken Bisc, and the guy Silver. I think as well as Starlit Sky. So
I think he's talking about me.
pretty much everybody who's in the text chat is in this call, which I don't know how useful that is. but it definitely
It's like,
means I got
I think
watches.
he's talking about me. I'm Biss.
Together they form 80% of Lockhart coming to cinemas.
Pretty much.
Like, no, yeah,
One
I thought you were
quarter,
about to say with our powers combined, we are Captain Planet, but like,
Or no.
Not in this chapter,
Fire.
not.
oh, so, Rotalice, you said his name was Starlet. You're wrong. It is Hokubushi Star, hyphen, Starlet Guy, hyphen, Jay Griffith.
Alright.
And Miles Morales.
Hyphen Miles Morales, hyphen Spider-Man.
Oh god.
Get the hyphen between spider and man.
That is the Starlet. If you can't, you know what you can do? April Fool's Day. Just like that is your name. Hokubushi Star, Starlet Sky, Jay Griffith, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Polar Express Kid.
And Knuckles.
I don't
And
know.
Knuckles.
Anybody finds that kid funny?
Knuckles.
Whatever. I'd rather flex my muscles.
I'd rather talk about
trains.
Starlet could possibly win an award for the longest username of all
I
time.
think Starlight's found his second favorite voice to do in his spare time.
No.
Oh, yeah, sure. Cryo.
Help me.
Please don't.
Let Fox in the chat. Yeah.
Train! You know what kind of train was it? Don't at me!
God, do you?
Do pardon
that
my
voice would be pretty
that
fitting
was
for Bubsy.
not planned at all. That completely
Thank you.
came out
I'm
of left
actually
field.
glad that that wasn't planned, because I'd be like, come on, man. At least wipe
on,
your
man.
face. I
Imagine like the Polar Express kid just being like,
Train!
Thank
You know what kind of
for the
train was this?
rundown
Don't
of
at me!
characters. I only recognize a couple voices, though. Yeah. Well, that's because everyone's talking over each other. And this is a civilized chat. We're going to need to be a little more respectful of each other's
A civilized chat.
civilized.
that
More
SA2
civilized
type of audio.
age.
More elegant.
You want this to be a
weapon, right?
civilized chat? Okay, I'll leave.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
And if he actually leaves this time, someone do tell me, because it was an embarrassment. We didn't notice he left last time.
I can see that those wide eyes staring into my soul.
Well, that's just because they
It's
don't
like,
have
guys,
lids.
does somebody want to let Fox? Does Fox want to join the chat?
Does he
Yes,
want to
he
join?
does!
Has he entered?
Considering you said... Oh, sorry.
Oh no, so after
Knuckle, he tussle, but more importantly, he don't chuckle.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so there's that. Now I've created the muzzle flip bone. I have shown from the beginning to the end, and I'm going to cut this video like crazy because that took a long time. Okay! Let me go ahead and stop the recording there.
Fox. Why isn't Fox not coming up on my...
Why aren't you friends with him?
I am!
Why are you? That's
We all
that's the
chuckle.
running gag of the stream today. Why are you not friends with this person?
Civilized, I thought this was...
So, what are you guys doing?
Hey,
We're making ourselves so not civilized at all.
I'm working.
Talking
I
about
can
You
tell.
guys here.
This
So uncivilized.
is this Super Smash Brothers Ultimate? Every 10 minutes, somebody joins the call.
Everyone is here!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like every time somebody joins the call, somebody just needs to play the challenger approaching screen. That or the this character's join a battle jingle.
5,
The only thing is that we have like,
3, 2, 1.
in order
Go!
to unlock a character, you have to beat them up first.
Children. One at a time. Also, what happened to my music? Where did it go? There's like none. Yes, father.
We are the music.
Yes, I'm listening still. Alright. Civilized, I thought this was American chat. Okay, so I guess we're all doing fine was the answer to that particular question.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
doing
much.
good.
Yeah.
And then I can chat for more civilized age.
Elegant.
Yeah, if anything, Silver's the only, civilized person here because he's British. But also,
You just insulted every other booger in the chat.
including myself.
I don't know why you do
me,
that.
sir.
Okay. Who's joining
Starlet's
now?
also British now, so
I am. I don't sound like it, but I promise you I am.
Oh, he's an expat. Any case. So, like, we're gonna come back to this. I think I'm gonna move on to... Well, actually, no. This is easier to do in the interim. I need to finish these feet after all. So, a lot of what I've been doing recently on these particular models and these rigs has been informed by the animators like Logandi and etc. Well, Tesla and the people that we're trying to get in.
What a name.
And, you know, people are busy. I understand that. But for the most part, it seems that Logandi is actually happy with the model as it is, which is something that I'm very happy with. Dr. Nobotnik isn't entirely certain. I think he's been working on the animations for Shadow. And recently, cool thing happened. The script has been approved. So I'm hoping...
It's finished!
Yeah,
It has?
I mean,
First I've heard.
wait, it wasn't?
Yes, I can confirm that.
The guy Silver, don't you go around here undercutting my message.
You're spreading rumors, aren't you?
But
It's like, wait, the script has been approved? Oh boy, I gotta go tell Fox. And it's like, Fox,
Yeah.
Fox, the script has been approved.
And then
I gotta
Fox
go tell
sees Rose eyes.
No, it's like, no, Silver just goes like, hey, Fox, the script that I wrote has been approved by you.
Oh, really?
in any case,
You don't say, boy.
I'm really excited for that because that means that, of course, our concept artists can begin work on the storyboard work, which is great because that's
Such as Captain Achia.
It'd be a shame if spoilers went out about Big Chungus being the final. Oh shit!
Hey, what did I tell you? The guy Silver. We don't talk about the Big Chungus reveal. We don't talk about it.
Leaked.
Big
And
Cat.
the president of this fan
That's
club,
what that
Aaron.
was. That was foreshadowing, Silver. I get it.
We're leaking Big Chungus.
This is Tails Channel News. Apparently, the Miles Power fan just leaked.
Oh yeah, like Tails Channel's gonna cover our game. 5 months later.
Right.
If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, a comment.
No,
and
it's
stay
like,
tuned for-
hello guys, I'm not Matt, so I'm not interesting. The owner of Tails Channel bringing you.
See what's funny is I'm holding a glass bottle of lager right here, and I'm just like Jack Sparrow. Like, if you want to be in a chance of winning like $800,000 worth of V-Bucks, why don't you? Nah, listen. Why don't you press press that like button. Comment down below what you like that video.
Speaking of comments, Luigi Man 24 just said, "To be honest, I'm kind of nervous about the game Mouse Power." How so, Luigi Man?
I'd be nervous too if you knew I was part of this game. You know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why are you nervous about the game?
Have you no faith in our efforts?
I guess not. I guess that's what he's saying. He's like, yo,
We need little faith.
you've
No,
got...
like, why are you nervous? I knew nothing about the game.
How dare you?
Because it's got Big Chungus in it. I think that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back there. People are like, I was going to play it, but then I didn't realize you were going to stuff it with memes.
Chungus is going to make a cameo appearance.
Suggest to make Big
No.
Chungus DLC, but then by that time the meme would be dead.
It's not like
DLC.
it's not like Big Chungus is a turnoff. He just wants to make sure that we handle the character properly and really get the
How do
depth.
we get here?
We got to get the thickness of that boy.
It's very important.
Which means Rotalice has to bottle him.
No. We're gonna use the pre-made model, Ugandan Knuckles. I'm not gonna touch Big Chungus. I can't approach
Do you know the way?
That is Big Chungus. Please stop. Oh my goodness. Why did I even bring
Yeah,
that
we'll
up?
stop.
I accidentally hate that meme. I don't like it.
Yeah, like
I actually
there
is
are
what
a
I
lot
mean
of
to say.
things that Rotalice just does not hate. But the one thing he hates in this world, it's Ugandan Knuckles. The clicking specifically.
I just think it's a bit of fun and it's just funny.
I don't like it.
That's my opinion.
Your opinion is wrong. Didn't anybody tell you you can't have one that does not agree with mine?
That sentence in itself just
I just missed.
Till the shipwreck my heart.
that sentence itself was just funny to hear. It's like, your opinion is wrong. It's not even possible.
Is wrong.
I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light. Okay. Nobody will get that reference except for people who play.
Hey guys!
Oh!
Anyone looked at Discord right now?
And culture, fun.
Hey man, I heard that you got Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I have it on pre-order. Nah, I heard you got a copy.
Oh no! So I'm happy to
a month early
and enjoy the company of creatives who have their own culture, fun, imaginative, witty, and overall pretty cool. Thank you, Pilgrim Journey. You're just really like a bright spot. This was a really dour conversation until now. Any case, I won't disagree. Katanitia ups.
You know, that's gonna be crazy. If Cat Uchiha joins the live stream when he's done with his coffee, he's gonna have like what, 7 people in this call right now.
7-man brawl. Let's go.
Just for BPL.
Not happening.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, gals.
No, let's not.
There's no
Let's go.
ladies.
There's only chickens here.
Oh, Bisk! Look at Discord right now, guys.
What?
Why?
Oh, sorry, Fox Godova. I didn't see your message until just now.
I'll be nice. I promise. You're all fired, a lot of you. Get out! Out!
What did you want
You
me to
didn't
look
bring me
at?
any pictures of Spider-Man. You're fired.
Oh, look at the screen share right now. Like, look at our chat.
What about it? I don't.
Bisk is different.
Oh, jeez. Honestly, you must be getting those from Facebook because those are some old. No, that's from Twitter or something. Anyway,
Random.
Oh god. I am Rotalice 3. The 3 is silent.
Oh my god.
No, I'm Rotalice 3. Starlet is Rotalice 4, and Bisk is Rotalice 5.
The 5 is silent.
All wrong.
And then like,
We're Rotalice heroes.
I'm
like
actually. I'm ultraless.
Ultraless.
we all.
Sounds like a bit of lore right there. Tell me more about what Ultraless is.
Everything is canon.
And it's like all of us in unison. We all just go like, "We have been Rotalice, and you have been wonderful. Goodbye." It's like all in unison.
We have been Rotalice. You have been wonderful. Goodbye.
Like the delightful children from down the lane from Kids Next Door.
Oh yeah.
They all speak in unison.
It's like how everyone is saying, "Oh, everyone is
A quick
Rotalice."
question for everyone.
Oh, Rotalice has been Norded.
A quick question for everyone.
No, but you have to say it like dead, like common and slowly.
What is your
have been
ethnicity?
Rotalice,
Well,
and you have been wonderful.
your DNA makeup, lol.
We have been Rotalice.
Oh
and
boy.
you have been wonderful.
Ta-ta,
Bye-bye.
cheerio.
It's a great question to ask somebody in the middle of a chat. I have said before that I am a glassless American.
Why?
Darkly painted.
I am a radioactive spider.
I'm a contracting, dealing, devil-slaved,
Top hat wearing.
bearded British Englishman. I almost did a cryo there.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Well, that's good for you. Apache helicopters. So little representation these days, as, you know, they're not people.
Right now,
They're not people.
look at how diverse. Guys, look at how diverse that this cat is.
I'm so
We
proud of
have
this community.
We have a robot, a fox, a Sonic, a Bisk, a Silver, and a Pokemon. We have so many things.
Yep. Diversity. Just a bunch of Sonics.
Sonic.
Do you just breathe the same air as me?
You should not be allowed to live burning at the stake. He worships the devil himself.
Steak. Okay, what's going on here? Well, I recently found out that there is a bit of Irish and Scot in my DNA. Nice, Pilgrim.
Yes.
How much? Like a lot? Like, is it too much? No, I'm kidding. That's messed up.
Top of the morning to you.
What?
As an American who has like 60% Irish in his DNA, I don't care.
Yeah, great. Now that we've all talked about
just get drunk.
It has been created by some Welsh mechanic. Welsh mechanic. Is he from Torchwood?
To have been created by some Welsh mechanic.
Torchwood.
I've been made by a Welsh small boy. I'm Welsh.
For a second, I thought he said Amish.
No,
Like,
not quite.
how was Rotalice made by an Amish group of people?
Well, I'm made out of wood.
That would make no sense
I'm not actually made
whatsoever.
out of metal. I'm a wooden construct. It's like a Geppetto situation.
Did you just assume my material?
Yeah, I did. I assumed you were made out of meat.
Meat and flesh.
Blood and bones.
Sounds tasty.
Meat and flesh, blood and bones.
Alright, so we're gonna do a little work on creating an animation. Now, what does that mean? That means I'm not necessarily gonna make a walk cycle or anything like that. I don't feel really comfortable doing that. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go through the steps of creating a animation blocking for mouth movements. This is something else that I wanted to do for a short tutorial, because I plan on making short little Rotalice tutorials regarding, you know, the aspects of what I do. So
When I was a
that's
12-year-old
next.
lad, I looked up to the stars and said, "One day,
Those will
I
all
will
be
make
mine!
tutorial."
You looked up to the stars, so you look up to me then. Ha! 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 Ha!
I
Go
want to see
10.
a walk cycle, though. That is too bad, Children Journey, because I'm not working on that today. Let's
I
see
love
here.
that. You know what? That's the canon voice for
Well-
Pilgrim Journey. It's like an excited child. It's like, I want to see a walk cycle now!
Oh gosh.
I didn't realize I was doing
No
a voice.
walk cycle for you.
Let's see
Kidding.
here. No, probably one day. It's just, it's a lot, man. Maybe it's actually
And
simple.
it'll be
Yeah.
turned into haters are gonna hate GIF.
About a moonwalk.
Silver,
Let's
that
see
is a
here.
classic outdated meme.
That's a good memo. You guys are
Meme.
good at the memes. Let's go to...
Oh, me.
Me. You. Ha ha ha. Okay. We got Blaze. I could use Blaze today, couldn't I?
It's pronounced blase.
Blazzle. My name is Blazzle.
I Blazel.
Weasel.
420
It's pronounced Blazzle.
Just said weasel.
Weasel. Now that is a Pokemon.
It would actually be Blaze Summer as well, because she is of royalty.
Wouldn't it be more than that? It would be like, Hime or something. Well, she's a princess, so like, Blaze Hime. Blazy mate! Let's go.
Go, Blazy Bay!
Blaz. I got...
This
the
Kaz
mouse working
fled
for
the
you.
battle.
Rotalice 2, it was fun being number 5. Alright, Megan. Thanks for stopping by. You get that housework done. I have to get housework done too. I said
Do it
the
like
stream
a
wasn't gonna go
boss.
much longer than like 3, so this is not going to be a long stream.
Yeah.
today. Which is...
Well, the chicken has left the coop.
Anytime I think of Bisk's name, I just think of the parody song we did before we knew her how to pronounce her actual name. And then he just started singing Gorilla DeVille.
Megan Pavlov.
yeah!
Right.
That was me. Megan Pavil.
Thank you.
Megan Pavil.
Make sure to take full credit for that.
Well, it was a joint effort out in the singing. I thought of the lyrics.
Yeah, pop and fizzle, all of these.
I
things.
will receive royalties through the mail once a month.
Ah, geez, really, monthly? Ugh. I don't know if we can
Well, that's
support that.
the-
Let's go ahead and find out where the freak I put Blaze anyway.
For me right now, I've been seeing like everyone in the chat perfectly fine except for Starlit. His profile picture still
just
has
constantly
just
loading?
a loading blue circle.
Yeah, same.
LMA.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because we are Starlight.
We're all the Starlight. Yes! Is he still here? You still here, Starlet?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a problem that it occurred. No, that ain't it. Dropbox.
It's just this Spidey senses.
Spidey sticks.
I was gonna say I was expecting to hear like either munching of a pizza or like police sirens, web slinging coming out of the microphone.
All right, so this is the most up-to-date version of Blaze.
You just hear sunflower in the background.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And there better not be any nefarious activity going around here. My spider senses are ringing off the hook.
All right, so I'm not really what you call an animator. I don't necessarily know how to do it. I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to try to use what I've learned over various videos to create sort of a walk cycle, because
You are doing a
Pilgrim
walk
Journey
cycle.
demanded. Huh? Yeah, well, yeah, it was demanded. And if it doesn't work, we're going to move to something else. Because actually, it's a little less complicated than what I was actually going to try to do.
It's blood.
Blase.
Wait, so
Cat
Rotalice
emoji.
isn't an animator. Is Animaginations an animator?
It's time
And
for
used to be an animator.
Animaniacs. Amazon to them.
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
used to animate on my 3DS, but those animations were so bad, I privately all of them.
Alright, so we're going to call this...
Animaniacs is being either rebooted or back to like Hulu or something.
Cryo says that Animaniacs is being rebooted. Okay.
I
is it
heard that
actually-
rumor. I remember hearing about that about a month ago, and I was thinking, nah, they're not that ballsy. They're not that ballsy.
They could be.
Maybe they are.
Speaking of ballsy,
Please
pun
no.
intended, Bakugan just got a reboot.
Yeah, apparently that one looks really good.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah,
Right.
Bakugan just got a reboot.
Okay.
Oh
Right.
I haven't
Kids.
seen that yet.
Oh my
Hey,
god, they actually are rebooting Animaniacs.
Crimda, feel free to tell me what I'm doing wrong while I try to animate this thing.
Okay, I'm not being funny. Out of Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Blade, and Bakugan, and Digimon. Let's not forget that little boy. Bakugan was literally like the
I think it was really
just
slow.
forgotten youngest brother that nobody really cared about.
I cared about
Even though
Bakugan,
Bakugan had an
you
anime.
heathen.
Even Beyblade had more to it than friggin'
I have no joke. It like I was obsessed with Bakugan. Like that, I have so many Bakugan, so many cards. I watched the anime so much. I remember
You were so
Bakugan.
slow.
I like the
same as I.
I like the first two series that they had, but like after the third one, it kind of just got like boring.
I got
first two
sick
were
of
really
being
good.
Dragu. Like
Oh no,
God,
I was
Drago.
into the edgy shit. I was all for like Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Because it was Knuckles! Knuckles from Yu-Gi-Oh!
And
Because when you
Sonic
look
X
at
and
the Yu-Gi-Oh
Pokemon, but
GX
besides that, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time!
When you look at the Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh! Ba-da, ba-da,
You know, I'm not even
ba-da.
seeing like the new Pokemon anime though. I don't like Sun and Moon.
It's supposed to make it better, but whatever. It doesn't seem to be bettering. Alright, so when it comes to animation, you gotta start, I guess, with the... I'll be sure you can backseat animate. What are you guys laughing at?
I was about to ask the exact same thing. I'm surprised Starlight hasn't jumped in with his Jason Griffith 06 laugh.
Oh god.
Let's not go there.
I think you're supposed to start with the, what's it called?
I could, but I've
You wanna get Sid?
Come out.
Oh, Cat Uchiha has a request. Can somebody do the little Karibo Yu-Gi-Oh voice?
I don't know.
Didn't he just kind of go like "woo" all the time, something like that? So I can't really remember.
The
I
Yu-Gi-Oh
think he just said like "woo" all the time.
Yu-Gi-Oh voice.
King
It's
of Gay.
like,
King of Gay. I don't know.
I love Karibo.
Nothing could rip me apart, or it could challenge me to a children's card game.
I don't get it. That's probably for the best. I don't actually know.
Yu-Gi-Oh is
this
anything
card,
but
and
a
I have to
children's
make this
card
card,
game.
And I activate this card.
Oh god, I remember that when I was little and I watched Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit. I remember like all they would do explain every single like move that they made, and like I put this card in defense mode, and it'll get you'll get destroyed like this, blah blah. I'm like, dude, just end your turn.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain the game to you so you buy the darn game pieces.
It's almost like you're trying to extend this to a 22-minute episode.
Or either that, or it's like a really long infomercial. With this card, you can do this. Just call this number 1-800. Get this card now. It can do
know
this.
what?
The hype is real.
You know, it really is a shame. If Yugi were here, then he could have prevented me doing this. I activate Berserker Soul.
Well,
this card
actually-
can wash your car, clean the dishes, clean the
But
house.
what
you
are the
name
chances
it.
of me
Call this
drawing
number
a
now.
monster card?
I don't know how to do it.
Monster card!
This card handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices to make thousands of Juliet
Can't
pies.
change that motorcycle!
But Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, you're asking too much.
He gets the tough stains out.
I tried to animate a Sonic 1 cycle so hard!
You know, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm pretty sure is Jason Griffith voicing the card game commercials. I'm not sure if it is, but it sounds like Jason Griffith. I kid you not. It really sounds like it.
The only thing I know that he's in at the minute is like Pokemon and One. I know he was in One Piece.
He was the Danimal's monkey at one point, so I wouldn't be surprised.
But I know he's in Pokemon. That's
Anytime they do the card game commercials, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and it sounds just like Jason. I need to look it up.
I didn't know he was in Pokemon.
I pray to see the day he returns. It's like
no,
fans.
Jason Griffith
Look.
is definitely in Pokemon. He
2009,
was like, you up
right,
for Pokemon? He's
10
silent.
years ago. Let it go.
No.
Voice Sonic for Pokemon.
He's
As
several
much as it
Pokemon.
pains me, as one who grew up with Jason Sonic, just let it go.
Jason Griffith will never be forgotten.
I have no idea what I'm doing here, so this is gonna be.
I just got my bloody finger.
Oh no! His finger has been cut.
Oh.
No! Now his finger's all bloody!
No, he's going to leak.
No, it's got to leak. It's not bleeding. Just squash the damn thing. Oh my word! That
Oh
killed.
boy.
That killed like Frogger.
Killed like Frogger.
How Frogger was squashed by the car.
Squish.
This is Tails Channel News. Apparently, a voice actor by the name of The Guy Silver has cut his finger. If you found this information reliable, you leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for Tails Channel for more upcoming Sonic news.
Froggy just got run
Apparently,
over
it's a community news channel. All they do is talk about what everyone else is doing because
I mean,
basically
honestly,
Sonic the
it's kind
Hedgehog.
of funny. It's kind of funny when, like, Sega doesn't reveal some big game info or something. People just latch on to, like, anything for news in the Sonic community.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like, look at the screenshot, look at this tweet.
Clickbait. Yay.
Until trailers come out, Japan's basically
Tell them nothing! They must never know the secrets that lie beyond our doors.
Yeah, no.
Sounds
they
like-
they can never know. It's very important that they don't ever find out, these fans. Otherwise, they'll know that we don't have any plans for the next Sonic game
Just
at
you
all.
wait, I shall return with the Dreamcast too.
Guys,
copy
the Sonic
this.
Adventure remake is totally real, even though
Sonic
Zuka's told
Adventure
us
3
everyone
is
that there's gonna be a Sonic
confirmed.
Adventure remake like every 5 years.
I like that. I think it was at the Sonic 25th anniversary party or whatever. Like whatever party was when they announced Forces, but like
Wait, hang on. Hang on. You got to say this properly. Did you know
oh god.
that Jason Griffith voiced Jet at one point? I think. Yeah, he did. He was Jet the whole time, actually. Sorry, Starlight. Do continue.
Oh no, I was just saying. At that anniversary party when they were like announcing Forces as Project Sonic 2017 or whatever. Oh god. Well, like,
Bless you.
when they were announcing that game, like someone actually stood up and asked, like, "Hey, are there any plans to release Sonic Adventure 3?" And then Azuka answered the question, and he was like, "I'm very aware of the fans'
Thank you,
hype
Crimda.
of Sonic Adventure 3.
That's
I can confirm that there's no plans currently for Sonic Adventure 3." It was legit
And
a
the make
cheer, and then
plan,
booze
yeah.
like right afterwards. It's like Sonic Adventure 3, yay! There's no plans for Sonic Adventure 3. Ah! It was like right after each other.
So
Yeah, like
Grimda
no, you know what he
has said
said?
in the
He
chat
said to that question. He
that
answered what was it?
if you're having
His answer
trouble,
was like,
okay.
his answer was like
It's,
he didn't say
Cryo's
that he
turn
was
to
aware.
talk.
He's like that idea never came to our attention, as if he never knew that people wanted it.
Okay. Rotalice, you were gonna say something?
Well, yes, thank you. If you're having trouble, you can enter walk cycle reference on Google, and you can find an image of walk cycle pose along with keyframes and specific poses you should be on. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
1,000 of these, but but it is important to do that. I don't know. I thought I could wing it. Any case.
Even without wings, you can still fail.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, also, why is it so slow? I think it's probably because of all the other stuff I'm running on my GPU right now. I've got OBS open, I've got Discord open, and I'm doing a stream and recording at the same time. So it's
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I activate this card.
That's why Blender's going so slow.
I activate this card. I activate this card. I activate this card. I activate your mother. What? That's right, Kyber. Your mother.
Hey.
I activated
her.
Apparently it's from that episode. Anyway, let's see here.
One thing that I
You got a
never liked
picture.
about Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is that there's like no background music, like ever.
Like my stream here has got background music. Let me know if you guys think that the background music is too loud, or are not able to hear it at all. It's just been quiet this entire time.
Oh, Fox, you posted it in general
Let's go
anyway.
and get some
Oh,
walk
okay.
cycles.
Do animals talk in this dimension? Because I don't want to freak them out.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
problem
want
with
to
that, who?
because I don't want to freak him out.
I think he's my
ready.
favorite.
This isn't a spoiler, but I love the moment where Spider-Ham just gives Miles a mallet. It's like, take this. It'll fit in your back pocket.
I think Spider Cage won the film for me.
Is this yellow? Now. Is this yellow? Now.
It's just blue.
No.
Wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind smells like rain.
I still want to know what that line is. I haven't seen the clip anywhere, and I haven't seen the film a second time where he's like he's trying to burn a candle wick just so he can feel something. And will like touch his
It's
finger.
in the Meets
episodes,
Noir
you and-
Spider-Man trailer. You can find it somewhere. He's like, okay, let's go over this one last time.
Finished episodes. No. Where do I want to go with this?
Okay, let's go over this one last time. My name's Jason Griffin. I was bitten by a radioactive
I will,
hedgehog.
you know, I'm not
The
being
last
funny.
3
I will not
days,
be
I'm
surprised.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I will not be surprised if that man comes along and sues this channel.
Todd. Why would he do that?
No,
Why would he sue my
no,
channel? Why would he just sue you? Come on now.
Scarlet.
Wait, what?
He's gonna sue
Did you just say that you would not be surprised if Jason Griffith sued Starlet or something?
No, he said he was gonna sue my channel, which is like, I don't want any part of this.
Now listen, I'm just the host.
actually said that.
So I'm gonna pick up. I picked up a walk cycle image here, and I'm gonna import it in here. So we're gonna shift A. No.
Get some bees knees out.
Why, that's the bee's knees!
Or BGs or whatever.
The Bee Gees is the song or the music group.
That's the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds!
That is too small.
Guys,
Oh,
can we get a
gotta
reboot of
make it
Bakugan?
bigger. No.
Guys, can we get a reboot of like every Disney property? Guys, can we get a reboot of like Animaniacs?
Oh.
Reboot! You know what kind of reboot this is?
Reboot! Do you know what kind of reboot this is? Well, do ya?
You know what kind of reboot this is? Well, do ya?
Sounds awful. That sounds grating and terrible.
Sound like he's about to charge into a room with a chainsaw.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this is to go even further beyond.
Starlight's gone loco.
Pretty much.
Oh god.
Now, I'm not gonna do everything exaggerated that way, but this seems like a useful reference, so we're gonna do it.
Rotalice, can you make a model of the Polar Express kid?
No. I'm not gonna do that.
Random.
Not even if it was like a paid commission.
Yeah, you can't pay me to make the Polar Express kid.
Oh, come on, it can be free DLC for the game.
If anyone ever asked Rotalice to do the Polar Express Kid model, he'd probably just rip it offline and then just drop it into Blender. Done!
Well, there is a Polar Express video game.
I have
kid you not.
a
It's on
specific
PS2.
aversion to using other people's models, but in that particular case, maybe I would do it. I would just sort of like, yeah, I'll just get this off of modelsresources.com and then just...
I will
People are
not
just
produce
gonna
such
be like,
fungus
"Oh,
on my
Rotalice."
hard drive.
Hey, I rigged him.
People are
and
just gonna be like, "Hey, Rotalice, can you model my OC, my main, like my character? Can you model my character? Can you model my character?"
Original character, do not steal.
All of your characters have been stolen by me. Know this in advance, that when I do a...
Can Rotalice model Cold Steel the Hedgehog for April Fools?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, just no.
If you pay me.
Can you make a model of
He seems like to be really easy to do.
smacking lips?
What?
You kind of sound like Stewie. You make a good Stewie impression.
Ryan.
Mum! Mum! Mummy! Mum! Ma!
Mama!
Stewie.
Mom! Mummy!
You vile woman!
Mummy!
Oh, this is backwards. Oh, whatever.
Katona Chiho.
What are people
Now,
saying?
How do you pronounce his whole name? Is Katon no Chiha.
Kato no Chiha.
Jihad!
Kato no Chiha. Kato no Chiha.
Kato no Chiha.
Katon no
It's not hard.
Chiha.
You just need to spend time thinking about how it's pronounced, and then just pronounce it.
Naruto references. Katon, that's Fireball Jutsu.
We're gonna delete all my old keyframes. We're gonna go back and do this. We're gonna do this the right way.
Oh,
Just
God.
do that for everyone in the chat. It's like, Luigi Manu! 24.
Ew, no.
Just read everybody's name as like an anime like pronunciation.
I feel like there might be something a little bit wrong with that, but I can't put my finger on it. Control, copy, shift, control, control, copy, shift,
Copy,
control,
shift,
V.
control.
There we go. That way it's on this side, the way it's supposed to be, like Mother Nature intended. Go back here.
There's nothing like a bottle of nice temperature room.
Room temperature water. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, that's
Oh, good.
glorious.
If you eat, people who drink room temperature water are monsters.
All right. Now
Tom
that I know-
Holland is great. He found a video of some guy just saying, "We want the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer now!" And then he just tweeted it. It's like, "I'll see what I can do."
No, that's nice.
That
of
was
him
kind of him. He
to
didn't
lie
have
to
to
the
do that.
fan base like that. He can't do anything.
No, it's
He
like
didn't
all we hear is, "We want the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer now." He just replies, "We all want things."
I want to be alive.
We all want things. We don't always get them.
So
No,
I'm
No,
saying
he
this should
wouldn't
be
say,
what,
"We all
4?
want things."
All right.
He'd either be like, "Hey guys, we all want things," or like he'd be, "Hey guys, we all want things."
Jeez, Lewis. Is that your accent? All right. Is that the one you're going with? Okay.
It's the one I've had to put up with for the last year and a half, so I'd say
He doesn't like it. He hates it. I like it.
nah, I don't mind it.
You
It's
don't
not the
like it,
worst.
man.
It's
You
not the
what?
worst attempt I've ever heard. I've heard worse. In all fairness, my American accent's absolutely atrocious.
Oh, yeah, usually
look
when
at
you don't
that-
speak a certain way your entire life, it,
Like
I like
if
to
you see
think
any
my
of my
American
like
accent
comic
is
dubs when trying to be an American character, it's like, oh, not even close.
Everyone, you know, and imagination. I think he just did it too. You try to do an American accent, you gotta always pronounce your A's like
You gotta
this.
explain everything, you know.
That sound. Jeez, Lewis. That
Every
sounds
time.
like my friend's New York accent. And why in the world is it like either New York or like Southern that you guys go for when it's an accent that's an American accent? Why not
Just go for
the
the,
Kansas?
just go for the neutral standard American accent.
Yeah, the
Every time I
California
hear
accent.
this, I always think of that Harry
New
Potter
York
clip.
represents the entire country.
I see. So does
Same
Texas.
here, and I can say it in an
Sorry,
American
pal.
accent.
Hey man, I'm like totally American, yeah, with my pizza and my Jaguar.
I
sitting on
always
my
think of
couch,
that Harry Potter
watching
clip
the
with that.
sports.
Man, I'm totally
Hey,
American.
buddy,
Locked in
can
a
I get an
football
order
and-
of French fries, please?
Harry Potter was in there.
Points, please. Hey, now listen,
number-
I ain't
that.
messing around.
I love that. It's like, hey, buddy, can I get an order of French fries, please?
Hey pal, can I get a biscuit?
Or cookie.
Hey, buddy, can I get an order of French fries, please? Pretty,
Okay,
please?
I got a joke. Caton has a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Caton has a joke.
Okay. I have a
Okay,
joke.
let's hear it, Don.
I have a joke.
Caton is typing.
Wait,
He is?
wait, which server? What?
No, he's not typing it here. It's the joke.
I know how you guys feel about the
You
kind
know,
of-
it's always weird when we hear,
What kind
like, when we see on the Miles Per Hour
He
server,
makes
like,
jokes?
several people are typing because that never happens.
Well, type it in the Discord where no one can see it, and if it gets a terrible response, we won't put it on the stream. If it's funny, then I will read it aloud.
Nah, he should just risk it.
Even
Also,
if-
we're gonna be like American Idol judges, and we're gonna be like, that's a no from me. That's
No,
a
no, it's like, who wants
me,
to
no
be,
for me,
who
dog.
wants to be Charlie? Who wants to be the annoying guy that nobody likes?
Hey,
to be
man,
except-
I'm
Let me be
like-
Randy. Let me be Randy. I call dibs on Randy.
Why do you
Hey
wanna
man,
be
I'm
Randy
like
so much?
totally American. Be an
'Cause he's-
American judge,
like-
man.
He's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
chill
with
bro.
burger
Dude,
and my
dog,
cow,
you're
dog.
not in this, man.
Spider-Man
This is
and
fucking
Pixel
big.
Universe,
Ball.
the best Spider-Man movie ever.
Randy's just a bro.
I think
I
the
guess
greatest
Silver
thing
is Simon.
I think the greatest thing I've ever seen in those types of shows is when, like, it was like a Korean or Japanese, like, version of the voice or something like that, and some
Oh,
guy
no,
just
no.
sung "Chala Head Chala,"
Really?
and he just instantly won. Like, there was a time where as soon as the music started up, before he even started singing, one guy already pressed his chair to say that he got it.
Chala. Okay, that's cute.
Chala.
Hey, go.
The ultimate song. Chala. Head chala.
Chala.
There you go.
Maria. Chala.
Don't say that word!
You're not allowed to speak her name.
He's like, nothing can bring me down. Nothing, Maria.
I was about to kill, like, Sonic
This is just
or
like
something.
fall down a manhole.
Maria! Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?
It's his mother's name! Now I can see things that I haven't seen before, Maria.
It's his mother's name.
Don't bring it up! I was a boy!
Voice.
What is your joke actor to cat fudge? Sup everyone, hi John Rivera. Right.
Oh, hey, Bear FX.
Hey, VerFX, welcome.
Hey, VerFX, you want to join in the chat?
You know,
We're gonna have Cat and Vera, Starlet, everyone. Everyone is here. Oh, he posted it.
Okay.
American accent.
Oh my god.
Well, now I have to look at it because I don't know.
Awkward silence.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh. That's a lot of O's.
Okay.
I like how everything just goes silent and it's just.
I don't
oh.
get it. Okay. Any case, back to what I was doing.
I love how Silver just muted himself. It's like that joke was like...
They
so
killed
bad.
him.
Maybe his finger got to him,
Absolutely
you know?
dreadful.
Silver, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. This is the wrong accent. I know. I'm bad at this.
Oh,
Okay,
now he
so-
just comments, Maria.
Maria!
Maria.
You know, do you guys know the band All Time Low?
What?
Do you guys know the rock band All Time Low?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. They have a song called Dear Maria, Count Me In. And it's like, it's the Shadow song. He's singing about some girl named Maria. It's like, I can't unhear
I think
it.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll find, I'll put it in the off topic. But it's
Okay.
like, it's some dude singing about some girl named Maria. It's like, it's the Shadow song!
Can you
it's
picture
like,
Shadow
Blender have
singing
an
that?
onion skin feature. Maya doesn't, so I have to use plugins for that. Yeah, no. Blender, as far as I know, doesn't have an onion skin feature, though I could probably look it up and see. I've never actually looked for that. Doing a walk cycle? Yes, I am, John Rivera. Sorry for responding to your comments so late. I'm not really comfortable with animation, and it was part of my New Year's resolution for this year was to get good at animation. So, you know, that's what I'm up to. Also, what happened to my keyframe that was at number 8? Where did that go? Why is it gone? Oh, there it is. Why did it disappear? I don't understand. Anyway. Alright, so we got this.
Alright, guys, here's the real theme of the Shadow the Hedgehog video game. The legit, real, lost theme that was not put in the game. It's off topic.
Alright.
Okay.
Terrible.
And that is very crap.
What?
Okay, are you sure this isn't an anime intro right now?
It's the ultimate song.
So this is your new Shadow the Hedgehog theme?
It's the ultimate theme. It belongs with an AMV. The ultimate AMV.
It's pretty bad.
Maria.
My New Year's resolution: work on rigging. Yikes! Yeah, no, I understand that. It's a big step, but it's like I feel like animation rigging and all these other things can be pretty much the same when it comes to just have to be committed to doing it, learning how to get it done.
It sounds a bit like Fallout Boy, don't at me. Oh my god, Silver.
Okay, that was something when I was listening to that.
Ogres
It's
are
like I can just hear like
onions.
Shadow being at the beginning. I've got your picture, dear Maria, count me.
Alright.
Wow.
Perfect.
What is this picture of? Is this Maria? Are you Maria? Who's
Silver.
Maria?
Ogres are like onions. They stink? No!
Yes.
They have
No.
multiple layers.
They make you cry. No.
I've got your picture. I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen.
You know what? Shadow would be the ultimate poet.
Oh my god! Shadow is a poet?
Get like Shadow being the next Edgar Allan Poe.
You know what? Let me look up one right now. Then I'll read one.
Oh,
I thought I already had one in rhetoric.
I'm just legit gonna type in Edgar Allan Poe. Whatever comes up, I'm just gonna read it. That's it. Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, no.
There you go.
I hope it's the cask of Amontillado, because that's just not gonna work. Too long.
Challenge accepted, sir. Challenge accepted. I'm reading that.
Yeah, Silver already said, no, that's rhetoric. Fight me.
No, it's Shadow now.
Yeah. What kind of PC do you have? I'm gonna read the comments. There's a lot of people said a lot of things. Luigi Man says, "That's not really a New Year's resolution. It's more like a goal, I guess." What kind of PC do you have, Rotalice? Yeah, I guess you're right, Luigi Man. I don't really have a resolution, so I've just set a goal and make sure to do it. Something I'm usually uncomfortable with. Do you have any advice on making this decent animation? Says Luigi Man. So to answer the first question, which was, what kind of PC do I have? I got a little jalopy in here. It's an MSI board with a GTX, NVIDIA GTX. I forget what it is. Actually, let me go to properties here to see what I have here, because I actually don't remember. I bought it a while ago.
I see that Edgar Allan Poe doesn't like to rhyme his poems.
No, he does trochees. Yeah, I got a GTX 970 graphics card. I have 32 gigabytes of memory. RAM. I got an external hard drive that has like 7 gigabytes of storage. No, 7 terabytes of storage on it. Or I think it's 4. I don't remember. 7 gigabytes of storage. Yeah, I got a real old system. And like I said, it's an MSI form factor. I got some regular fans in there, like nothing special. And it comes in a NZXT case, big old tower case. I forget exactly what the configuration is. Then I've got my microphone, USB. I got regular speakers, and some Logitech wireless keyboard that I've been using. My actual keyboard is still plugged in, but it's on the floor, and I haven't used it in forever. It's just like on the floor under my desk, and I just haven't bothered to move it. Yeah, those are pretty much the PC specs that I have. They're not really special, but they do well for what I do. And of course, having all those gigs of RAM allowed me to do a lot of things at once. And my CPU is a Xeon something, I forget. Yeah, I guess. So, do I have any advice on making decent animation? So, unfortunately, Luigi Man, no, I don't. I'm actually not much of an animator. I've said it before. I struggle with walk cycles. I have difficulty with animations in general. It's just, what's it called? It's just like something that I just haven't really put a lot of effort into. So, hopefully, later on this year, I'll have some really good tips on animation, because I'm just not any good at animation. Like, I've done animations before, and I know what I know how to do, which is sub-walk cycles. I know how to do some lip-syncing. I know how to bring in audio from another folder and another file and just conform it into a Blender file so that you can use it to create little keyframes and places or marks. But when it comes to making good animation, there's like 1,000 people who really knew how to do it. So my tip for animation is to go and look up their tutorials and not mine. I swapped out my PS4 HDD. I had the original, so now I have 2 terabytes. So I kept my hard disk drive on my PlayStation 4, which was 500 gigabytes. And then I just bought an external one that's got about 2 terabytes of storage on there. Currently, it holds all of my games, which I'm happy about because I don't have to download a game every time I want to play one. And it's a 3.0 connection, so it's pretty solid, pretty fast. Yeah.
Okay, Silver, why'd you post that?
That's amazing.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at what Silver just posted in the chat.
It's like a fluffy
Kirby.
Oh, it's the Kirby with the knife. I've seen that picture.
Knife to meet you.
Hi.
All right, back to work. Yeah. So.
Also, Starlet, are you ready to read Edgar Allan Poe in Shadow?
Oh yes. This is a long freaking poem.
What poem is that? Read the bells. Read the bells.
The cask
Definitely.
of Amontillado.
You cannot walk out of this, boy.
You actually that was the first one that came up. The cask of
No,
Amontillado.
No, I legit just typed it in after you said it's not possible, and I was like, challenge accepted. So I changed it.
It's not rhyming. So go and check out the bells. That's a very popular one. It's a pretty good one too.
The bells.
The bells.
All right.
It's freaking awesome.
The bells.
I haven't read Edgar Allan Poe since like high school.
Yeah, no, that's the last time I read him too, but I really remember that one sticking out in my mind. That and the Cask of Amontillado, where basically Fortunato just sort of like he just locks a guy, like this guy who likes alcohol a lot, right? He just locks him in a cellar, and then so the guy can drink this special cat whatever. You have to read it. I really am not good at explaining
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. I read that in like the 7th grade.
Yeah, Cask of Amontillado. But the bells, my favorite. It's just
all
crazy.
right. Shadow the Hedgehog reading the bells.
Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment. Their melody foretells how they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night, while the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seem to... What am I reading? What?
You're reading about the different types of bells. Keep it going.
Not 10.
All the heavens seem to twinkle with a crystal and delight, keeping time, time, time in a sort of runic rhyme to the tintin but what is that word?
Tintinabulation, which means the ringing of bells.
To the tintinabulation.
Tintinabulation, whatever.
Okay, that word. We're gonna skip that word.
No, you've got to do this for your channel. You've got to just do Shadow Reads poems.
You will lose every subscriber.
To the tintinabulation that so musically wells from the bells, 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 bells.
That's a lot of bells.
Bells.
He's losing his mind. Just keep reading it.
From the jingling and the tinkling of the bells. Here.
I would read this if I wasn't doing this.
I can't
Yeah, the mellow, not
see
meow,
how-
mellow. You were about to say meow then. It's mellow.
From the jingling and tinkling of the bells here.
So I can't take the tune. Sorry.
Let's go to
Here.
the bells.
Mellow wedding bells. Golden bells. What a world of happiness their harmony foretells. Snatch the poetry.
Hear the sledges.
That was an interesting.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
Hear the mellow
Wow.
wedding
Silver
bells,
bells.
golden bells. What a world of happiness and harmony foretells.
Bells.
Though the
Melody
balmy air of night, how they ring out their delight from the molten golden notes, all in tune. What a liquid ditty floats to the turtle dove that listens while she gloats on the moon.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah, no, it's a freaking long poem.
Oh, I thought it was just that one part. Okay.
No, this thing
Wow.
goes on. Like,
Oh, it's a long poem.
hear the
Okay.
tolling of the bells, iron bells. What a world of solemn thought their melody compels. In the silence of the night, how we shiver with affright at the melancholy menace of their tone. For every sound that floats from the rust within their throats is a groan. And the people, all that dwell upon the steeple, all alone. And the tolling, tolling, tolling in that muffled monotone, feel the glory in so rolling on the human heart a stone. They are neither man nor woman, they are neither brute nor human, they are ghouls. All the kings and their king.
And their kings.
Okay, sorry. And their king it is who tolls, and he rolls, 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 rolls a paean from the bells.
And he
Right?
rolls.
And the merry
Rollin',
bosom
rollin'.
swells with the paean of the bells. And he dances and he yells, keeping time, time, time in a sort of runic rhyme to the paean of the bells, keeping time, time, time with a sort of runic rhyme to the throbbing of the bells, 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 to the sobbing of the bells, keeping time, time, time as he knells, knells in the happy runic rhyme to the tolling of the rolling of the bells, 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 to the tolling of the bells, of the bells, 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 to the moaning and the groaning of the bells.
Word.
Ring the bells, 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 bells of Notre Dame. Okay. Sorry.
That was a thing.
Yeah. Welcome
Anyway.
to Poetry with Miles Prower.
Back to what I was doing.
Out to poetry with Miles Power.
I've confused the chat. Sorry, everybody. I was reading a little bit of Edgar Allan Poe.
I didn't even know that the poem was that long. I thought it was just a little small paragraph that I read, and it was like, oh, there's more.
Oh yeah, no, it goes on. It's one of those things you have to read in English class. Wow, what's going on, Luigi man? Word. It's I was just reading a poem called
Magic.
by
And slowly
Edgar
turned
Allan
into
Poe.
beatboxing.
And he just sort of yeah, they were doing the wikis, but anyway, yeah, no, I think the idea, I don't really know what the actual point of the poem is, but I think it's like a guy losing his mind talking about bells.
It's kind of the gist of what his poems are all about. Like the only ones that I've read that I know for sure.
Something.
Like there's Telltale Heart, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I remember
definitely.
that one. Like complaining about some old dude's guitar. Like, oh, your heart's gross. Put it on your heart.
The telltale heart beats soft in its grave. Yeah.
Yeah, like what is that? Does that guy have like schizophrenia or something?
No, that guy killed a dude. That's
know,
what the guy
but, like-
who's, and he can still hear it, but only he can hear it. No, and he tells on himself essentially.
So it's like Mr. Krabs with those boots on SpongeBob. Make it stop, squeaks.
Maybe. Because also there was like a not a sci-fi, a Twilight Zone episode kind of, I think, that referenced that.
I remember that. Yeah, he was like he couldn't like any kind of noise. He'd freak out. Like stop that! Oh my god! He just started like freaking out. Yeah.
And the police come and he's
Ironically,
like,
that was on like, the other day.
Ooh.
it's always on, man. Twilight Zone's always on.
Also, Silver, I just looked in your DMs right there. That's still the best picture I've ever seen.
Once upon a midnight dreary,
Oh,
while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Oh yeah.
Forgotten lore. I can read.
Okay, Silver,
believe
I
you.
just looked at the picture you. I just looked at the picture you sent me in DMs. Show everyone else that picture.
Rude boy. Yeah, I will in a minute.
Is this story time with Silver? Grab the blanket.
It's story time.
I gotta get my hot cup of cocoa.
Gather round, children. Come gather round, Silver.
Come, children.
Come on,
While I
everyone,
nodded,
gather round,
nearly
Silver,
napping,
gather round.
And then
suddenly
I'd be
there
that one
came
kid
a
who's just
tapping.
like,
I am reading!
while Silver reads, there's just like that one kid in the back. Where's the free food?
You'll get the food when I'm done reading.
As of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. No, it was not Hollywood Undead. It was something
What?
I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more.
This kind of works. Alright.
Ah, distinctly I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each severed dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books. Is that deceased? Am I saying that right? Deceased?
Wait. What are you writing, Luigi man? And we race in the snow. What is that?
Of sorrow.
I think I've heard that
Sorrow for
before.
the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. Forevermore is not one word.
I know what Luigi Man's talking about. It's like, you have to say that very, very fast.
And the silken, sad, certain rustling of each purple curtain filled me. The fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor, entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor, entreating entrance at my chamber door. That is it, and nothing more." Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating. Then, no longer, had a heart attack. Sir,
no.
said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping. So gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the dew darkness there, and nothing more. Wait, no, door!
Fake! Fake! Fake!
Phony.
The screen was cutting off the R. I was like, wait, what? The dew darkness? What's a dew darkness?
Here in the dew darkness.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon, again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Surely, I said, surely that is something. My window, Lettice, let me see then. What Theret is.
See what they're at is.
Therit?
They're at.
I mean, they're at, like, you know.
What they're
And
at
this
is.
mystery explore.
I mean, where they
My
at?
heart
Like
be still.
Starbucks or something?
Be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind of nothing, and nothing more. I can be. Where are my glasses? I need my. Oh.
I can't see without my glasses.
Jinkies.
It's one episode.
How long? Okay,
I
I'm
was
not
thinking
reading. I'm
about-
not reading the whole thing. I'm gonna
It's a
stop
long.
there.
I mean, the Raven is incredibly long. I can't imagine you reading that whole thing. It was just something I was thinking about. Did you know that classic Sonic's canon age is 8? Gotta get back to animating, so I'm gonna duck out. Well, thanks, Krimda, for stopping by. It's always nice to have you here. Take care. Long hair.
Did you know that classic Sonic's canon age is 8? No, it's not. It's 15.
No.
That means
Wait,
Tails would be
15.
1 year old at the time before they met.
No.
That means that every single character in every single game in the entire Sonic series takes place within 1 year.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Everyone just got real old. I mean, she acts 4. No, that's mean. Act your age, not your shoe size.
And we race in the snow. And we race. Snow, and we race. Oh my God! Shut it off. Gotta get back to animating, so I'm gonna duck out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna duck out.
you guys don't hear it when I talk, do you?
Snow,
Like when I
snow.
speak, nobody hears me. That's
Yes, it is.
No, I heard your road list.
I just read that.
Sorry, I just.
How dare you take
Nobody
my thunder,
thinks
Silver?
about
It's my thunder.
I cannot carry thunder, for I am nothing, but I am the thunder.
Cryo carries thunder.
I carry thunder.
Yeah, Thunder.
You're gonna eat lightning, you're gonna crap thunder.
I was gonna say he does nothing but crap and sneezes lightning for a living. He takes no lightning. He just gives out lightning.
I don't take lightning. I give lightning. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, mate? I'll give lightning, I do.
I don't.
mate.
I don't give lightning. I don't take it. I make it.
Aren't you giving if you're making it?
I don't actually know what I'm talking about.
Makes it for himself.
I was really hoping that you wouldn't, like, question that.
How do I know this? I don't, but I'm speaking words, and that's the important thing.
Okay then. Okay, let's have a look then. Classic Sonic.
Oh boy.
You'll see. You'll all see.
Meanwhile, would you guys be okay if I read this?
What are you gonna
Drinking
read?
Coffee? Yeah.
It's not 50 Shades of Grey, is it?
No.
Where Blade would be
Oh, is
T-posing
it
to
the-
assert her
Is it the
dominance in the
entirety of
background.
it?
Okay,
No.
let the man speak, guys. Come on.
I imagine this midnight moment's forest. Something else is alive. Beside the clock's loneliness. And this blank page where my fingers move. Through the window, I see no star. Something more near. Though deeper within darkness, is entering the loneliness. Cold, delicately as the dark snow. A fox's nose touches twig, leaf. Two eyes serve a movement that now, and again now, and now, and now, sets neat prints into the snow, between trees, and warily a lame shadow lags by stump and in hollow, of a body that is bold to come. Across clearings, an eye, a widening, deepening greenness, brilliantly, concentratedly, coming about its own business. Till, with a sudden sharp, hot stink of fox, it enters the dark hole of the head. The window is starless still. The clock ticks. The page is printed. There you go.
All right.
I
The
thought you
window
said
was
starless
starless.
Also, sorry to burst your bubble, Luigi man, but I'm afraid that's not canon, as the website is Sonic Fanon. It's not the official Sega website or anything like that. That's a fan-made Wikipedia, so...
Well, how about we look up, like, the insert for the, I don't know, the original game? Does it have anything there, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic is 15 in the original games.
He's just a little ball and...
Oh, by the way, what I read just now, that is a poem
I was gonna ask.
written by Ted Hughes, and it's titled "The Thought Fox."
Oh.
Leave it to
Also,
a fox
Sonic
to
is
read
a
to read a poem about himself. No, I'm messing around.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
me and
tackle
my
that problem that
grandeur.
Rotalice said was impossible.
What did I say was impossible?
The cask of whatever thingy.
Amontillado.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna attack it right now. I'm gonna
Alright.
prove it. It is possible.
Well, at least it doesn't rhyme, so you don't have to worry about the scheme. You just read it. It is a whole story, though, so that's the other thing.
I'm not reading
Did
the
you
whole
just
thing.
erase like half of Fox Called David?
I don't know what Togum Fury's doing
Tokyo Dirty
there.
snaps. It's
What?
a poetry thing. You wouldn't understand.
It's like, hey guys, I don't feel so good. Oh, not again. No. Ah! Just like his legs just standing there. Ah!
You should have aimed for the head.
Yeah, like half of him is erased, except for like his legs or like his arm. Like there's only half his body left.
Well, hey, for a good chunk of time, people were thinking I was just a robot. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was just the default voice I gave you. Cause like, what if he's from like Terminator or some crap?
Oh, was this one like we did? Voice was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we never heard him before, so I just assumed, well, he was doing the robot voice, and then I was like, oh, what if he's a Turing test and not a real person?
I
No,
was
this whole
okay.
time, Fox was actually one of those robots that test to make sure that you're not a robot. Like,
He's a
press
captcha?
whichever part is a cat or boss.
No, like, Fox would be one of those bots that just like remind people in the chat that like support the channel. It's like, hey, do you like what you're watching? Well, be sure to support them on Patreon. Like, that just leaves a link and something like that.
Exactly.
Like
Got
what-
online work done this morning, so yay. Also, pass / gas /
Yes.
man smiling emoji.
Welcome to Poetry with Chat.
like
You actually
like,
said it.
I'm just thinking like what did everyone here think of each other before they heard each other speak or knew each other at all?
Wait, what did we like think the default voice was?
Yeah, like our voices or like anything. Really.
Actually, that's an interesting question. I
Just
never thought about
assumed.
you guys.
Just assumed you all sounded like the characters you wanted to
I'm
voice.
kind of expecting
Right.
Fox to have like a booming voice, like, okay guys, we're gonna get this job done.
All right, boys.
Jab.
Right,
Don't want to be
loves.
mucking around.
It's time to
We're gonna
move.
get this jab done.
Oh God,
know,
Silver! When I first DM'd you, like the very, very first time, you had a picture of Silver, and I asked you the most like obviously like, you know, obvious question. I was like, "Is Silver your favorite character?" I'm like, "Why did I say that?" And then like, I was like and then like, and then another thing was, I was like, if I were to picture what you would sound like, I didn't know you were British at the time, so I thought you were just like, you were like a mini like Pete Capella. So anytime I read your like your DMs to me, I just in my head I hear Pete Capella. I was like, yeah, Silver's my favorite character, and I was like, why did I ask you if Silver's your favorite character? I mean, your name is the guy Silver.
No, he's my fifth favorite character. No, he's my favorite. He's simply my representation. No, Silver is my favorite character.
When I first heard like when I like first saw Starlet, I'm like, what does this guy sound like? And I'm thinking, maybe like, not too far off from what he actually sounds like, but less like. I thought he would be older for some reason.
I was not expecting Starlight to be the most dude out of all of us.
like, dude, I'm not a dude. You're talking about a dude, bro. Huh?
I'm not a dude. You're a dude.
This is a man.
Dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. Because we're all dudes.
Hey.
This guy spider flossing over here.
Oh yeah, spider floss. Oh god, that was
Spider floss in a spider jacket with a spider cosplay in a spider house on a spider Twitter.
Spider cock.
Okay. No, he's not 8. That's a fan. It's a fan Wikipedia. You all sound oddly the same because again. Oh, I'm sorry. Because all dudes will sound the same.
Wait,
oh really?
What? Preposterous.
I mean,
most of you are shapeshifters.
Oh, Connor Bray,
No, it's like you said, oddly sound the same again. Most of you are shapeshifters. Did you not hear that?
Yeah.
No. It's literally just like the same two people, but like with shapeshifters.
What do you think? What did you guys think that Rotalice sounded like before you heard him?
Watch him rolling. Watch him go. Watch him rolling. Watch him
I kind of figured like it was like a TV commercial voice that's like, call this number now and you'll get this. And,
Why would I have... Why was that what you thought I sounded like?
I don't know. I just kind of like it's not me. It's just kind of like whenever I look at the picture, I'm like, let's see. If this person were to speak to me, like actually speak to me, what do I hear? And then I just, all of a sudden I hear infomercial like, oh, hello, I am Rotalice 2. If you like my content and my number, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm just not talking about you. I'm just talking about like the tone.
I'm a salesman. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My
Real
name is
estate.
Rotalice 2. If you like what you've seen here, then feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Also, we have a lot of cool things over there on Patreon. $8 to start. No.
I do see where Starlet's coming from, though.
Honestly, like, because Cryo was the first person I spoke to. Big mistake. And
Oh, no.
I'm joking about that, but honestly, he's just as bad now as he was back then. If you got him talking, it was oh no. Okay, this guy's
Cryo's
very
always been that way,
enthusiastic.
I don't shut up. I don't. What did you think I sounded like before you heard me speak?
Oh god, okay. The thing was, okay, when I first heard everybody's name from like the Twitter handle saying like so and so will voice this character, and like,
Oh, yeah.
let's see, I saw yours. It said Cryogenic Gamer is Knuckles. So then I suddenly assumed that you were like this gruff, like, hi.
So
I'm
did I,
Cryo.
actually, and then I
Like-
heard your voice.
My name's Cryo. I'm the strongest person in the group.
And he
I have
Cryo
the
was just
most
like,
deep voice of everyone. I thought you were like this big, like, I thought you were gonna be like a bodybuilder or something. I legit like thought like Cryo was a super buff dude, like at the gym hitting it every day. I'm like, okay. It's like, all right, okay, so let's see. So it's like Silver. I thought Silver was gonna voice Silver, and then like Cryo, I thought you were like a big buff like jock, like a football jock,
he thought he was a big chungus.
like a football
Humongous
player.
chungus.
Family
That is
bro,
possibly the
meat
furthest
eating jock.
description you could get from me possible.
Oh dear.
Lists about like 95 pounds on like a while benching weights or something like that.
It's a bunch of sweaty dudes in the gym.
I did not need that image in my head.
Well, too bad you have it now. Okay.
What? Wait, nobody knows what I even look like. What image do you even have in your head of what I would look like?
You know, you and I have been through this. You're like a Thor, Raichu, Naruto eye looking.
I just realized one eye is bigger than the other.
Anyone's ever said to me that I'm Thor.
Oh yeah, that was like Cryo was like he was describing. I was like okay, blonde hair, Thor. That was all the first thing I thought of. So I was like, yep, Cryo's Thor.
At this point, everyone knows what Starlight looks like.
Nobody knows what I look like.
Nobody knows what I look like either.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Like, okay, no, everyone knows what Rotalice looks like now. Everyone
Next to
knows.
you leaking images on me on the freaking internet.
Like, you know, I still don't know how Biff got your like work email picture.
I have no idea either.
Well,
What's funny is I had already seen what Rhodes looked. Put like an Instagram video up of him looking like, I'll climb something.
What is your Instagram? I gotta follow you.
It's John Wynn Wonderkind.
Yeah.
That's why he did the whole goose.
Yeah.
I don't upload there very often, but yeah, I did this song. Anyway, it's JONWYNN Wunderkind, so Wunderkind, WUNDERKIND.
Suddenly,
I did not catch that.
You lost me. You lost me after John.
Yeah,
you were about to receive like 13 friend requests. It's like, ah!
Well,
I have everybody in the entire stream.
Let me just type it.
Say that again.
Stream. I typed it there, John Wynn Wonderkind.
Come at
I'm
me,
not
bro.
sure. It's in the
YouTube
YouTube chat.
There it is.
I think that's
John
how it's
Wynn
spelled.
Wonderkind.
Yeah. You know, like a Wonderkind, because I'm calling myself a genius.
A Wunderkind.
Wunderkind.
Well, you're not narcissistic.
On everything but a physical level, he is a wonder. Is that what you're trying to get at?
That's pretty mean. I mean, I wouldn't be that mean to myself. I barely upload on there, but if you want to see my Instagram, then that's what it is. John Wynn. I think. Let me just type it in to see if I can find it. Nope, not finding anything. Let's go to Instagram itself.
Like, what do we? So everyone knows what Rotalice looks like. Everyone knows what Starlet looks like. Some people know what Bisque looks like. Everyone knows what Fox looks like. So,
Okay.
Nobody knows what Silver looks like except for his hand, and
I
nobody
just
knows
picture
what I
Silver
look
as
like.
being Silver, the hedgehog.
I'm the devil.
Maybe he's like.
Okay, well, going off your me, I somewhat know what you look like.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing: in Smash Brothers and Mario Kart, they thin you down. So it's not really accurate.
JONWYNN underscore W. That's what it is.
And apparently, because nobody knows what I look like, I'm either a Pokemon, like with a headset or something, or I'm Thor. Or I'm both.
I still do not like your new eyes. I want your eyes to go back the way they were.
Rotalice, is this your picture with this little character with the
you
eyes?
found it? Oh, you found it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a little elf on the shelf that I when I was working at like Trinity Missions, we had like an elf on the shelf competition, and it was just like this creepy little elf that was down in our warehouse. I went downstairs because I would often go down there. There's no people there. It's just like this empty building, right? And then there was this.
I gave you a follow, but oh god, that's creepy.
Yeah, John Wynn Wonderkind. I think that's how it's spelled.
Underslash.
Yeah, Wonderkind.
Oh,
there it is.
Here I am going like that on my Instagram. It's like dead my face.
Yeah, John Wynn.
I'm gonna have to go soon because my laptop is out of charge.
Plug it in, dog. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for stopping by.
You dig, dog?
I do like, though, that despite the fact that Silver hates my new eyes, that he just imagines like an actual Raichu. So,
Try, Nick. Get your own OC right, god damn it.
Yep.
How can he be wrong about his OC?
Raichu and Sonic.
Because we christened it. We christened it Rhynic, and he keeps calling it bloody Raichu. It's like, it's not Raichu, it's Rhynic.
It is a Raichu.
What?
Raichu.
Your Raichu needs to be like a dude, bro, and his name's Raichu, like righteous,
Like Ryan!
Give him
Raichu is
like a
broken.
baseball cap.
Raichu, and then dude, Raichu, Raichu.
And give him like a weed smoker's beard.
Oh.
It's all like dry and like really curly.
So then we go like bro, my name's Raichu. Oh.
Raichu!
You want to win,
Righteous, dude.
And Luigi Man 24 just said, "Sorry about this, but John Wynn /Wonder Pets." What?
Wonder Pets.
What?
What?
Oh, it's the UK.
It's a
thing.
pillow. It's a pet. It's a pillow pet.
Okay, well, I don't get that joke, but okay, someone does.
Oh.
Oh
She
god.
must have
Russian person. Plus.
Why is it
someone-
that whenever like we're all together, weird stuff happens?
Yeah,
Well, I wonder why. It's because I'm here.
It's
because I'm here.
It's because I am here. For all of you who watch My Hero.
because I am how to basic.
What?
We're
Hey,
all
dude,
how
Michael
basic.
here.
Oh yeah, wait. Back to that topic about what we sounded like before we knew what we sounded like. I legit thought of like an imagination as Ryan Drummond for some reason. Every time he spoke to me, it's like
No, you're not far off from what I thought he sounded like.
every time I saw an imagination, just Ryan Drummond. That's the voice that comes out of all your pictures.
I'm gonna go now, so I'll see you later.
Okay.
Alright, thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Take care.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay.
Ta-ta, cheerio.
Like,
So long, very well.
I'm thinking, like, do you think that, like, I have a different voice from Rhynic, or do you think we just are the same thing?
You are Rhynic. You
What
are a
makes
li-
you
you are a
different
li-
makes you Rhynic.
You are a little tubby, adorable little mouse thing that can kill people in an instant if so desired.
Oh, I dig the adorable part, but you
Oh,
just
so-
called me Tubby. Looks like we're enemies for life.
What?
Or like Patrick.
Nobody calls me Tubby!
Yeah,
Tubby.
nobody calls me Tommy.
Nobody calls
Wow,
me Tubby!
you beat that guy without even touching him. I never thought I'd say this, but go ahead and slips on an ice cube, goes to the ER.
Hey, I'm a drifter. Just went into town. Thought this place was pretty neat.
Well-
Check it out.
Welcome to the Salty Splatoon. How tough are you? How tough am I?
full of nails
How
for
tough am I? I had a whole bucket of nails this morning for breakfast. Yeah. Without any milk. Oh, go ahead in. Welcome to the Salty Splatoon. How tough are you?
How tough am I? You know what kind of train this is?
Oh, go ahead in.
Oh, jeez. If only both of those characters were played by Tom Kenny, then it would be perfect. Wait, are they? No, they're not.
Oh my days. The Tom Kenny conspiracy.
No, it's like, Sandy, what happened? You ran inside and slipped on an ice cube.
Welcome to the Salty Splatoon. How tough are you? How tough am
The
I?
salty,
I drank coffee without milk.
the way you said the salty Splatoon made me think about well,
Splatoon.
different
Oh,
game
God.
altogether.
It's a good game.
Oh. Oh, by the way, since we're talking about, what we all thought we sounded like before we, all met up, I'm curious, what do you guys think I sounded like?
Well, we already said the. I thought you were just like the most like normal businessman, like sort of voice, almost sort of like Steve Carell in a way.
Yeah, that's
I thought you were gonna have like the loudest, biggest booming voice. Like if I was in a room with you, I'd be like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Honestly, sir, I will, sir. I'll get the job done, sir."
Don't you?
I mean,
ever,
I'm
sir?
based in the Midwest, though. We have like various accents around here.
I love how everyone thought, well, only Starlight, but like Starlight thought that I sounded like the super buff dude that with like this really deep, like burly voice, and I'm like, no, man, that's not me.
I thought you were gonna have a deep voice.
I actually sound closer to that myself.
I mean, I do have a deep voice, but it's not like that deep. I'm not Kratos.
Maybe I have a deep voice.
Beef.
I got some James Team Rocket vibes from that.
Beef.
Oh, I think it was you, Silver. You said that used to confuse me and Starlet often in the chat.
You what?
You said, I think it was you who said this. You used to confuse me and Starlet.
Yeah, I
in the
did
chat.
because at first, because I'm not so used to so many American accents. So I heard
like
you
in-
Starlight in like
DC.
in like similar range. So I'm just like, is this one Cryo? Is this one Starlight? And I go
Like in
Starlight, and this is
DC.
Rotalice, and I go Cryo, and you go, yeah.
Oh, so you mean like in VC?
Yeah. And then like if I got the other way around, I went Cryo, and then Silence. I went Starlight, and you would just go, yo.
Hey, thank you, John Rivera. I didn't see
so
that. He does
this
move.
is how you told.
Wow, there's
This
a
is
lot
how
of
you
people.
told like the difference between like me and Starlet. It's like Starlet says "yo" and I go "yeah."
Which is true. But I can tell the difference now. Don't panic.
Which one?
Are you sure you can tell the difference?
Because Cryo is actually here, and you're barely here at all. You deserters! You leave us on the boat to drown! You treacherous!
Like what?
Well,
And
I
it's weird, too,
never.
because like it was funny. Like not just voices, but like ages between like all of us. It's like I used to think Starlet was like 17. No, he's like 21.
I am
I
21.
did! I thought he was 17. Like, nah, dude, I'm 21. I'm like, oh my.
He seemed young. I think it's because he was talking about school and things. I was like, oh, this guy's
Yeah.
a young guy.
Yeah.
School meaning junior in college.
Yeah.
I go to school. I mean, I'm a junior, so.
I used to think like Silver probably like in his 20s, which I was right. And then
Oh,
like
yeah, boy.
Silver's older than me by a year.
people like Alex, I honestly thought Alex was like 13, 14. No, he's 16.
I did. I thought it was
Oh
like.
no!
And then he was like, I'm 16. I'm like, what? You know that scene from Dragon Ball Z Abridged where Frieza just like leans forward? That was me just like, what? What?
Alright.
Like how old did you think I was? Like 18?
Okay,
That's
bye John. Bye John Rivera. Have
Thanks for
fun.
stopping by, John. Good hearing from you guys.
Sorry, Crow, what did you say?
Oh, no, I was saying like how
Get
old
yourself
did
a
you
nap,
guys
man.
think
Thanks
I
for stopping
was?
by.
I thought you were 15, to be fair.
Yeah.
Just the way you just went on about Sonic, I was like, yeah, this kid. I'm talking to a kid over here.
I'm surprised you didn't think I was like 11 or something.
No.
Let's see. Is there anyone else that we had like pre-installed thoughts of how we sounded?
Pre-installed.
Preconceived notions, perhaps.
Pre-installed.
Installed.
Fox comes pre-installed with the server.
We're all like electronic toy action figures with electronic sounds. We have to figure out what we sound like when we run out of batteries.
Darn it.
Now, Starlit Sky with karate chop kick action, and then we got Cryogenic Gamer. He's got Sonic Forces Syndrome, and then we've got the guy Silver.
Who's British?
Dismiss.
Yeah, it's like yeah, let's just try and describe ourselves like yo guys, it's Starlet, the most tubular dude around. Then there's Cryogenic Gamer. He hates everything. And then there's and then here comes Silver. He's British. And then here comes Fox Cordova. He's the regular guy. And then there's Rotalice. He's Rotalice.
A robot.
I got up easy.
And you have to say that really quick line at the end. All action figures to be sold separately.
Pretty good.
All set scene.
Like, yeah, I have Sonic Forces Syndrome. That's not untrue.
It's untreatable, really, in its current state.
That's accurate, though.
I'm expecting it to just be a buzz-eyed. Like,
Wait, so did you guys say I sound? You guys thought I was like a dude, bro, before you heard my voice?
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude.
Was that for everybody, or is that just you?
Wait,
I don't know what I was expecting for you, Starlight, if I'm honest. I was kind of like, boom, yo.
Yo.
And the rest is history.
I'm trying to think.
You know, I would try and scroll through like all of our DMs to see where I started, but that would take ages.
Well, just type in your name.
Actually, that'd be hilarious to do for a stream.
Just
like,
search
we
your
legit
name.
just scroll all the way up to the very first DMs and we just read them out loud.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. It's like, let's see, Miles Power Origins, the live stream. And then
What
we
a
just
popsicle stick.
Oh man.
Wait a minute, this is weird. It's like
There has to be some quick way to jump to the top of DMs, but it's like
How do I duplicate?
I remember at first I was like super like formal. At first, like I was like, "Hello, I'm Starlit Sky. I'm voicing Shadow the Hedgehog," and then here I am, just like, "Hi, what's up? Voicing Shadow. How's it going?"
yeah,
Like,
that was me. I was like the most nervous, most formal person. Like I was scared of everything, and now I'm not. I
Now I'm
have
really
no
scared
fear
of-
anymore.
I'm really scared.
No, Crow's the
my
life
own
of the party
shadow.
now.
He's the baby.
I am the party. I think I'm the guest of honor.
There's a problem here, and I just don't know how to fix it.
I know.
Yeah,
Willis,
it's
I'll get
Cryo.
off your back. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
You just said that there's a problem here. I was only trying to get out of here so you wouldn't have a problem.
You're not the problem. I'm not talking about. You realize
he
I'm
is,
working
don't
on
lie.
stuff while you're here, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, well, I'm just watching the screensaver that looks like some stuff with a Blaze model.
Blase.
Blase.
Only
Oh, those knees.
Internet no
This
doubt.
is how rapidly they change frames. It's like, oh, me knackers.
All right, great.
Oh, did you say knackered?
No.
Don't. That's not even funny.
I'm trying to think.
It's not funny when I say knackered.
How do you flip the animation? How do I not know how to do this? It's like I'm trying to make the. I just did the right leg. Like the
Fox,
right
you still
side,
breathing?
And then like
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be able to just.
Starlight, you still breathing?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking.
I'm doing homework while I'm watching the stream. If I'm being quiet.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
It's like they've not had a heart attack, have they?
No.
No.
No, it'd be more dramatic.
Confounded!
Oh God! Oh,
My
God!
life has. This heart attack has been the ruination of my life.
It would be.
You know, when we were reading all that poetry before, and like I've noticed Edgar Allan Poe or just like poetry's about all those like dark themes. They just repeat the same word over and over again. So like whenever whenever Rotalice was reading that Edgar Allan Poe poem, and he said bells, bells, bells. All I thought of that SpongeBob scene was the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
The next day.
Phone call,
And
Mr.
the
Krabs.
next
Next day, and the next day, and the next day,
And the next day. And the next
It's
day.
not worth it. Ah!
No,
Bye,
I think
everyone.
my
I'll see you all in
favorite-
therapy.
All right.
I went to college.
I think the best thing I've ever seen is where somebody on the news was like at like an it was like an anti-Trump rally or like some protest thing or something, and some guy was if you look in the background, some guy's holding up a picket fence that says Krusty Krab is unfair.
Crust Krabs unfair. Miss Krabs in there. Something oppression.
Chronic is oppression. That is that.
Yeah, I forgot. how
Krusty
that
Krab Fun Fair. Well, I'm up for some fun. Let's go to the fun fair, you guys. It's a 14.
Congratulations, sir! You have given me
just given me
$1
my
million.
$1
Hooray!
Hey,
Okay, so
Nothing.
Get
Now get out!
This is terrible. Okay, so that's gonna start on.
we might have a cryo, but will we have a starlight on the Sonic Forces?
Wait, what? What? What?
Sonic Forces race.
Sonic Forces Race.
Ew! Well, I'm back in school, so I have to make sure if I have time. But if I have time, sure.
I know. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, what race are we doing? I'm super excited to do a race. Like, oh, a Sonic Force race. Like, oh,
I got school.
I got school. I'm still down to do it. It's just like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I gotta check the schedule.
It's forces, better things to do. Just I'm joking.
Sonic. I could participate.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's like, oh yeah, I'm still down for a race.
Game on Switch.
Oh, I got stuff to do.
Cryo, to be fair, you could get the Mania and the Forces Duo pack for like $15 now. It's like dirt cheap.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. I just recently made a Sonic OC. I could make him Forces. I should try that.
Here's the thing though, Starlight, it has to be a new game. All the way from episode Shadow.
See,
you start from episode Shadow?
How
do you do that?
Shadow was weird. Because,
and then start the game?
We'd have to race each other for episode Shadow and then set
exit.
another timer for Forces.
Then it's literally in your own time, just jump right into Forces.
Well, that would wouldn't that complicate things? Because you would actually have to stop episode Shadow, go back out to the menu, and then start a new game with the regular thing? Because it takes place seamlessly in the story. You actually have to go and play the regular game after that, right?
Yeah, but you just come out the menu, click on new game, bada bing, bada boom.
Is that a part of the timer? Like how long it takes you to move to get out?
The timer is the menu. It still keeps going.
I got stuck on episode
timer.
Shadow because I thought that I didn't know it was over. It just sort of like
I remember you were so heartbroken once episode
You
Shadow
were
ended.
so mad.
You're like, that's it? It's only 3
I remember his reaction. It was like, what? What?
That was my reaction as well. I was like, what? 3 episodes? It's a bloody good job it's free. I would have been alright pissed if I had to pay an extra £3 for that crap.
Indeed.
I mean, sure, you get to play Shadow in all the false
when I played the
levels.
Game. Like, I paid
That's
$40 for this?
Also, it's a bit crap that you can't even play a Super Shadow.
Yeah. Or how like they didn't even bother to put Shadow in like the QuickTime events, so you can't play in any levels like the Death Egg or like the Mystic Jungle thing. Because
I mean they could easily put Shadow in the QuickTime events. The only thing is that he'd just be T-posing to all the events.
No, they want to give you a brand new Sonic Code experience.
Just have a T-posing Shadow.
Oh, and all the marketing behind the game.
Oh, guys, remember when Chaos was going to be a boss, and then they're just like,
oh, don't.
No.
That breaks my heart every time I think. Like, you could have had a four-headed perfect Chaos monster raiding the city.
This is what I would have done with a perfect Chaos or a Chaos boss fight. It's like, okay, usually a Sonic boss in the classic games takes 8 hits to kill. Why don't we have Chaos 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7? Each hit is a new phase of chaos.
Or even then, why don't you just have perfect chaos from the get-go? If you have the Phantom Ruby, you can literally whip out like 8 perfect chaoses and just drown an entire city.
See, here's the thing: the Phantom
That'd be horrifying.
Ruby's, like rules are so vague that it's just like, oh, it's a do anything button. So why don't you just have like 50 Eclipse cannons, just like set them all off at once?
It's the equivalent of the easy button at Staples.
Yeah. Also, did Infinite forget that nuclear bombs were a thing? Why don't you just nuke the whole resistance?
Yeah, it's literally just an win button, but he
used the sun.
No,
tactical nuke incoming.
It totally fits. You know what? That makes sense. It makes complete sense because you know what? Eggman said so in Sonic Unleashed. Where's the fun in having his plan succeed without any challenge?
There's something wrong here. I'm missing a passing phase, I think. I did something bad. I hate it. Okay. Go back. Go back.
The guy Silver just burbed.
Oh!
Please stop.
How dare you burb on a live stream?
Yes, how dare you?
And everyone at Lock On, you guys deserve more subscribers. Oh, thanks, Luigi man. I didn't see you said that. We do
Lock On
not
commentary.
really deserve more subscribers because we barely
Not
upload
completely
anything.
dead.
Hey, what?
Lock On Comms? Are you aware of Lock On Comms, the side project?
No, what is that?
Well, sir, Lock On Commentaries.
You are part of it.
Is a thing that we do for fun mostly because it's not necessarily important. It's just it's a channel where we play games and do stuff. I uploaded some Kingdom Hearts recently. I'm gonna try to get through all of those games before the third one comes out. Not on the channel, just personally. I'm recording Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep right now because I've never played Birth by Sleep, and then after that I'm gonna go Dream Drop Distance. I'm gonna record that, and then gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out. And then,
what about Kingdom Hearts Recoded, the card game?
Here's the thing. Recoded is not the card game. Recoded is like a phone game, a mobile game. Kingdom Hearts, what's it called? Oh gosh, Chain of Memories. I already played that game, so I'm not going to replay it until I have to for the channel. And since we're still going through Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm not going to bother. I already know. Okay. And Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days is not a game.
Oh my god.
It's just a collection of cutscenes, and same thing for Recoded.
It's a math problem.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to head out here in a minute. I got some stuff to do, like clear out a path. It's filled with snow, so.
I thought you were talking about your house for a second there.
My house is full of
snow.
No, just my car is to go covered in snow, and I gotta clean it off. So.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Fox.
Yeah.
We'll be wrapping up in a few minutes. I think in about what I said I was gonna end up in like 3, so I'm gonna call like 15 minutes. So thanks for stopping by. I actually got
been totally fun, guys.
As
totally cool, dude.
Yeah. Far out.
I think I have like a plan. Man. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have like kind of like a semi plan for my streams. I'm not just working on these kinds of things that are sort of random. This blade animation is just to practice animation. It has nothing to do with anything that I intend to do. I was thinking, I have a plan. Like I always wanted to make my own little game, but because I don't want to devote any resources on the team or anything like that to it, I'm gonna just like work on using Mixamo and stuff and my own models, and just make. I think like a Unity game so I can understand the engine better. So while I'm working on the game project, I'm also working on my own project.
It's good practice.
Yeah, to practice so I understand. I can foresee problems. It's great that we have Wesley. He's like a wonderful resource because he knows things about the Unity
Wolf
game.
Gamer, yeah.
Yeah, Wolf Gamer. But like, I do.
I heard a dog.
Is that like an actual dog?
I heard
my dog.
Okay. Okay. But yeah. So that's the plan, right? I want to maybe spend this year just sort of learning how to do games. I know I already started doing a game project, but I'm not making anything game related, right? I'm not doing Unity. I'm making models and hoping that stuff works and talking to people who do know how to do it, which is how you're supposed to do it. No one's supposed to do everything, but that's the plan. I'm going to go to Mixamo, get some animations, and I want to make my little Sally simulator, and I think that's what I'm going to do this year. And that'll be worth a lot of videos. I can make a lot of videos out of that too, not just streams. It'll just be like me, like, okay guys, today we're gonna learn how to not import a character into Unity. It'll just be me trial and erroring my way through video game development. It's not a tutorial, it's like a video log. Just saying that might be fun. Let's see here. What are people saying in the chat? Have you seen all the doubles on the Sonic Unleashed Sonic model? Doubles? No, I guess not.
Speaking of models, those of you who have played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, did you know that when you go to Green Hill and you see like Knuckles, Tails, and Silver running in the background, they're still the same models from Brawl, and they have the edgy coloring and everything, and they're like still blocky?
Yeah, why would change it, right? Just import that stuff. Like this game.
It's their Brawl model.
Games are hard to make, people. Let's not pretend that they aren't.
Like, I I was just looking at Twitter for a second there, and I just looked at my Twitter birthday post, and it's like, I remember the day after I made the Twitter post, I think either like 2 or 3 days later, I joined the server. So like, I'm almost been with the team for a full year. How about that?
No, that makes sense. How about this? No.
How about this?
No, that makes sense because actually I wasn't on Twitter really until I got on the team either. I didn't do anything. I mean,
I made
was
my
on
Twitter just because of the team.
Right? Just to have one, just to be able to talk to the other team members. So this has been useful for that. Like, a lot of people have actually been saying, like, it's like, the reason I have a Twitter at all is because of this project. Which...
Ironically, though, even outside of the project, it's probably my favorite, like, new media.
You're talking about Twitter itself, or you're just talking about...
Yeah, because I was on, like, Facebook a lot before this. Like, Twitter, oh my god, it's better.
It's, like, so much better, guys!
You'll believe me, won't you? You'll believe me. I'm gonna delete all of this.
I'm also looking at my DeviantArt right now. No joke, if like I didn't have that picture of Miles as Spider-Man that I drew like a few days ago, I wouldn't blame people for thinking that I'm a furry artist, because that's what my style looks like. All I've drawn so far.
It's fine. People might think that of anybody, because they don't understand. They don't understand the artwork. The mastery, the majesty of what we do.
You
on a
people
daily
just
basis.
don't understand my artwork.
You don't understand my struggle. You don't get it. You're just like my mom. This has nothing to do with my mom, obviously. Boom, and then boom.
I was just drawing like Eevee last night, and I'm like, okay, what do I do here? Do I go shiny, or do I go with a regular Eevee? I know, I'll do both.
Good idea. Or was it not a good idea? You decide. Okay. What's it? Can I just do this?
I need Spider-Verse on DVD now.
Why don't you want it on Blu-ray?
I have Blu-ray. I need it. I need it.
I need it.
I need Spider-Verse on VHS.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
I need it!
Mm-hmm.
What I really need, I need to find someone to cosplay as Penny Parker to finish this group cosplay.
Like, can you find someone who's short enough, or like...
I can't find anybody at all. At all.
No one wants to be Penny Parker, I see.
Are you gonna get like the Spider-Ham at Build-A-Bear for the plush?
Either Build-A-Bear or just like a random one that I'll find on the internet or something. It's like literally everybody's filled. I mean, everybody's like wanting to be a character. We just don't have a person to be Penny. It's just like the only person we need left.
Let's go to say 20.
All right, so who can make a giant robot?
Nobody.
One of my friends was like thinking, "I'll be Penny, and I'll just drive up into the con. I'll drive up to the anime convention in my car, and I'll take the car inside the convention, and my car will be the robot." I'm like, dude, yes.
Hey, kind of, yeah. All right.
What was it? Can you? All right. So the person doing the cosplay, can they reprogram a supercomputer while being shot at?
No.
No, but they can hold a candle to the very end, so they can at least feel something on their fingers.
All right.
Can they make themselves float when they smell a delicious pie?
I forgot what the other ones were too. And then again, we can't really talk too much, so I don't want to spoil anything for Rotalice.
I know, it's hard.
Rotalice, go see those movies so we can talk about it.
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, it's kind of working. It's stunted as all get out, but it sort of works. It's really donk, donk, donk. This is the first animation I've done in quite literally, well, not years. I mean, I did an animation for. It feels like her legs is doing something weird. Like,
did Thanos get silver? Or did he leave?
He might have gone to sleep. It's
No,
getting
no,
late
no.
for him.
Because if Thanos got silver, then half of us would have been killed.
We are that half.
What is happening
Like,
here?
wait. We had 7 people here. There are 4 now. Who's gonna be the last person to die?
I don't know. Probably Iron Man.
Oh no. Wait,
Is this
hold
supposed
on, everyone. Go to the Thanos website and see if you're gonna be serious.
I don't even.
I think I went on that website once. I think my result was that I would be one of the faders.
Oh no, I
Faders?
went there once and I was spared. I was spared.
And then you went again, and then you weren't. Because it's arbitrary.
It's just like, what is it? Thanos just like snaps the Infinity Gauntlet, and then he just looks around and looks at Captain America. It's like, you're a lucky man, but he's not. Who? Your best friend.
That's DC terror story, but okay.
Which one is this? Why is it?
I
doing
just
that?
watched The Dark Knight last night again, and it's still good.
It's good. It's just long.
Yeah, it's really long.
What is
Like
I
I
think
watched
Two-Face
all the Dark Knight trilogy with my roommate. Like
Yeah, you had to stop like halfway through.
yeah, we had to like take a break. We watched them all in one sitting. So I was like, okay. Oh. I mean, great movies, yes, but like all in one sitting, I need a break.
Like, why am I forgetting the actor that plays Joker? He's like super famous.
Oh, Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I think my favorite part of that movie though was probably Harvey Dent with Two-Face.
Not bad.
Have you seen like the college humor parodies of the Dark Knight movies?
I haven't.
They're hilarious. You need to watch them. I would put them in off topic, but I don't know if it's like okay because they're like the humor's kind of weird. So it's like I don't know how to put that in the server. But it's
Is
so
it
fun.
Bob Saget bad?
I don't know what that is to compare, but it's not bad. It's just like I guess I don't know how to describe it. It's just like it's not like I don't know. It's just kind
Well,
of
it's college humor, so
I guess. But like there is one that's actually like okay to like speak about because I mean not saying that they're bad. They're just kind of like not I guess appropriate to just like hey look at this. You know what I mean? It's just like I guess like there's one where
Are
it's
you
called.
trying to say that they're not safe for work?
Oh, please.
I mean, I don't know. I guess. I mean, by all means, they're not bad. It's just like I guess mature.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, there's another one. It's called Batman Vanishes, and it's like all those vanishing acts that he does whenever the commissioner's about to like. He's like, hey, he turns around and Batman's gone. So they made a joke about that, and he's like, I can't remember exactly what the scene was, but Commissioner Gordon was looking out towards the city. Batman's behind him. He's like, Commissioner, I need to go find the Joker now. He's like, okay, you go do that. And he turns around, Batman's gone. But instead of him being all gone and like all like mysterious, he's just like ducking down in the corner, covering himself up with his cape. And the Commissioner's like, I can see you. He's like, no, you can't. Yes, I can. You're right there. No, I'm gone. You can't see me at all. And he's like, no, I can see you right now. He goes, oh, whoops. I'm leaving right now.
I think the best.
I just dropped my
think
wallet.
the best part of the Dark Knight that makes no sense is when like he's in his Batman costume and he's talking in his Batman voice, but he's just with Alfred. So it's like,
No,
why are you
yeah.
talking- I have to. It's a coping mechanism.
13 is in the middle.
Anytime you do the Batman voice, you have to have either your lower or upper lip, like just out. You have to have puckered lips when you speak that voice.
Man, I don't know. Seems true.
There's another one that College Humor did where they're like, they made fun of the Batman and Superman movie, and they're like, Superman's like, Bruce, I think it's time. We need to put our differences aside and work together. And it's like there's like super dramatic music, like they're about to do this big epic thing, and then Batman just breaks his head and he goes like, "What? Why?" He's like, "You mean you're Batman?" He's like, "Yeah, and you're Superman, and you got all these special powers, and I'm just rich and nuts. Rich and nuts. We literally have a man that has bullets bound off him, and my main nemesis is Bane, and he straight up broke my back, and I'm just a man, and you're this guy, and bullets bounce off you. We don't need to team up. We don't need to. It's pointless." He's like, "Bruce, your scientific mind alone is completely useless when we have a man that has bullets that fly off of him. Oh, okay. So you have super laser eyes, and I'm just a man." He's just like, he's kept pointing out that he's a dude, and like Superman's a big guy. And he's like, but the partnership is pointless.
I mean, Superman basically like just completely nullifies the point of there being a Justice League in those movies.
Well, you know, he always had, because Superman has weaknesses, and there's often the times they have to create like super powerful enemies that'll keep Superman occupied. But you know, the Justice League makes sense, even though mostly it doesn't consist of regular humans at all. It's mostly just like deities and aliens, and, like Marston Manhunter and Diana. Like Batman's just sort of there. Whenever they did the Superman versus Doomsday thing, they had Supergirl in there too. And then Batman was there, and it's like, you just wonder, like, why is Batman here? What's he doing on Doomsday? Or Apocalypse, the planet? And so, like, he can't breathe
the most
there, can
pointless member of the Justice League is, it's Flash, because Superman can run just as fast, if not faster.
Yeah, they had a race one time. I remember that episode. It's pretty neat.
I don't remember who won.
Neither of them did. It was one of those stupid cop-out episodes. You know, when they have, like, two characters that people like a lot, and they have them fight. Nobody won, because there was an other bad guy to deal with. And, like... Anyway, they were having their race around the world, and then there was a whole bunch of stuff happening. They had to go and save people rather than race. And then at the end of the episode, it's like, you want to do it again? They race off into the sunset, and you don't know. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, Superman in the DCU is way too powerful. Like... They need to tone him down a bit, because otherwise I feel like they're going to pull stuff from the comics where he became a galactic sandwich between two planets. And then, like, he held infinity.
I don't know.
And when he, like, destroyed an entire dimension by sneezing.
Yeah? You got a problem with that? Got a problem with Superman being more powerful than absolutely everything? He goes to 13. That's interesting. Then, if it goes all the way to 26...
Can we agree that Jared Leto's Joker is horrible?
Wait, which Joker?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Is that the guy from Suicide Squad?
Yep.
Suicide Squad was kind of... It was okay. It was okay. Like, not amazing, but it was okay.
No, not really. Sorry about that, Luigi, man. Also, you said that like 10 minutes ago. I'm not paying attention like I should be. But anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and call the stream for today. I think we had something else we were supposed to be doing this evening. I don't remember what it was anymore, though. Is something happening tonight? Sunday night? We were supposed to talk or do something? Or is that last week and I'm just sort of not remembering properly? Anyway. Expect to see this animation whenever I finish it somewhere in the future.
It'll be finished when it's ready.
Basically. So, Cryo's dog is getting antsy. And
yeah, he's shaking a lot.
He's like,
other than that, you just had a bunch of like loose chains falling once.
Because like I got the arm going out to the left, and it takes about 13 frames to do that. And then you go from 13 to 26, and it just sort of stops. Which is probably what I'm having a problem with. No. It should be like... Doom. Yeah, it goes... Swoop. It takes about 10 frames. 13, then it goes back. Then maybe from 13 to 23?
Oh, on Twitter when I was doing all that Spider-Man stuff, I just put on a regular like hoodie at the time, just because my other one didn't come in yet. But it should be like 2 to 3 more weeks until the actual jacket comes. All I really need to complete this whole cosplay is just the shoes. I have everything else.
Yeah, all you need are like white Nikes.
I'm actually getting the legit ones he wore in the movie.
Huh?
I'm actually getting the legit Nikes that he wore in the movie.
Oh, they're
nice.
a specific type of Nike shoe?
Oh, of course they are. Of
yeah.
course they are. They want you to
Sponsors!
buy this stuff.
There's so many sponsors in that movie.
Why are like, okay, Sonic Adventure 2, we have a Silk Shoes promotion, so we're gonna have a scene where you just like have a view of Sonic just walking and all you can see are his shoes. Just see like, hey guys, look at these are Silk Shoes. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
I feel like soap shoes are just forever gonna stay in the early 2000s and not make a return.
That's fine. Do you need them? I don't feel like we do.
Why didn't they have like a promotion with Sonic Adventure 2 where they sold the Sonic shoes though?
That would have been sick.
Yeah. That would have been pretty
And then
sick.
like you have Spider-Verse where Miles is wearing Nikes throughout the whole movie, and you have like this scene they constantly keep showing his feet like from different angles. Bam! Look at my shoe. Look at my shoe. It's a Nike shoe.
Kicks a guy in the face, but like the shot of him kicking in the face is more on the foot than the actual attack. Look at these shoes.
Yeah, like the movie pauses and it's just like, look at that, guys. Nike shoe, and you can buy your own Nikes.
There's like a scene where he's like getting ready in the morning, but he ties his shoe, but it's like 10 minutes on each shoe. And then like as soon as he's walking down the street, hey, your shoes are untied. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Reaches down very, very slowly and ties his shoes very, very slowly. And it's just a big giant shot of his shoe for like 15 minutes. And like all of a sudden it just becomes this big long infomercial. Do you like the shoes Miles has? Well, you can buy them too.
No, and then a random guy just comes by. It's like, hey, dude, those are some pretty nice shoes. Thanks. Mind if I look at them for approximately 20 minutes? Sure.
Or like Miles is like fighting a bad guy, like the bad guy throws him through like the building, like there's a bunch of rubble everywhere, and Miles is like getting up slowly after the attack. All of a sudden, instead of zooming in on him, just being all like dramatic, getting up like it's just all of a sudden just his shoe. And it's just like you see his shoe rising up very, very, very slowly. It's like, wow.
No.
These shoes are so
like, he's gonna be
durable.
completely like battered and beaten, except his shoes are gonna be like perfectly clean.
Yeah. These shoes can survive anything, getting thrown through building, falling on rubble, or even creases. You can do whatever you want in these shoes, and they'll never crease.
For only $29.99, you can get your own Nike shoes.
I think they're legit like 160 something. I'm not even kidding.
Something like that. They're like 100, over $100. You could buy a PS4 for the same price as a pair of shoes. Like, yeah, like Nike, yeah, I want to have, like, Miles, but he's voiced by Jason Griffith. It's like, yeah, you just put your hand, have you ever heard of the shoulder touch? Hey!
Needless to say, I'm keeping a check. She was all bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck.
What?
What's up, Danger? Don't be a stranger.
Ooh, some things you just can't refuse. Then you're left in the dust.
Okay.
Unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much. Oh my god. Sonic sings Sunflower.
Okay.
Every time. Like, Shadow. It's like, I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't want to be alone.
I know I always come and go, But some things are out of our control. Then you're left in the dust. Unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
You know what Shadow said? It sounds like he's just trying to push everybody in his life away from.
Hold on, wait. Let's see how this sounds.
To say.
Wait, crap. It's like when you're saying the lyrics in the character voice, like you forget the song.
Yeah, it's like
Needless to say, I'm keeping a check. She was all bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby. I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Some things you can't refuse.
Some things you just can't refuse.
Oh no, one of these days.
And I'm not trying to lose. You left me in the dust. Unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
Snaps for poetry for Shadow.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not even kidding, dude. You need to like make more like song. You need to make song parodies on your YouTube channel of Sonic characters singing anything.
I would, but like I think that like music would be the hard part because it's like copyright or whatever. It's like you have to like make your own sound. I think that's like the only problem with that.
You can't do covers. Maybe. I don't
Yeah, it's like if you were to do a cover of anything, you'd literally like need to like remake the instruments. Otherwise, it's like, oh, you're using our song, copyright, huh?
Well, no, like basically any video on YouTube that has like the song up there that isn't from the company, like a re-upload or something, just download that MP3 file and slap it in the video because clearly that other person found a way to get around the copyright.
Thanks a lot.
You just take that.
I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know. I wanted to make this look right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I know that there's some sort of copying motion here.
Polar Express Kid sings Sunflower.
It's Silver Blase!
Yeah, basically.
Needless to say, I'm keeping a check. She was all bad riding a train.
Just have that scene of like Miles and Peter just like having that one like web attached to a train. It's like Miles when he like just his face gets like rubbed up against the glass and you see that one kid, he just like, train! Do you know what kind of train this is?
Oh,
well, do ya?
Train! The spider train!
Ew. This is like an actual...
Oh wait, you use like the Spider-Man 2 train scene with Tobey Maguire, and then like once Spider-Man stops the train, and all the passengers bring him in, they're all just staring at him when Peter doesn't have the mask on, and they all in unison go, train! Do you know what kind of train this is?
No, the kid is all like, don't worry, Spider-Man. That guy who says, we won't tell nobody. He's like, don't worry, Spider-Man. Train! You know what kind of train this is?
Don't worry, Spider-Man. If you don't know what I'll tell ya.
Man.
Like, look at this, like, L-E. What the heck does that even mean?
Learn.
He's like the conductor slowly typing leave, like get off the train.
Get off the train.
Slowly typing leave. I forgot what else. What did he say about that? He was like, "Hey, this says something." He was like, "Oh, it says learn. My mistake." But what did he think it was? I forgot. Like, I think he said lean or like
lean.
Yeah, it was lean. He was like, "Hey, this spells lean. That's not right." And then like the conductor kind of gets petty with him for a second. He goes like lean is spelled with 4 letters. I believe I punched 5. He gets like so petty for a second. He's like, "Oh, it says learn. My mistake."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your mistake.
I love that kid. He's so annoying.
I think my favorite use of that clip is where it has the Smash emblem on it.
Yeah. I would main him. I'm not even joking. I would main that. He would be my joke character main. Goodbye, Piranha Plant. I'm the new Polar Express Kid.
I think Polar Express Kid may become the next Goku.
It doesn't even make makes sense. Oh, the people wanted to have into Smash, probably. It's.
Guys, I have the absolutely perfect Smash versus match. Okay, we got Shrek over here, Gino, Goku, and Polar Express Kid.
It's funny that like they don't even have names aside from that one kid named Billy. I think he's the only character in the whole movie with a name.
My name is Billy.
Yeah, Billy. Let's see. The conductor. I mean, I'm just gonna straight up call him Tom. You know, it's Tom Hanks, so I'm giving him the name Tom. Yeah.
Well, Tom Hanks is played by he plays Santa. He plays the hobo. He plays a couple of the elves.
Like half the characters in that movie.
There's Tom Hanks squared, Tom Hanks 3, Tom Hanks alternate 256.
Tom Hanks, universe. The Hanks is silent.
No. Tom.
The Hanks is silent.
Yeah.
I love Tom Hanks.
And Tom 64.
He can be like he both sounds like the most endearing, but also threatening and loud man of all time.
All aboard! Well, you coming? Like, what happens if I say no? Well, I leave you in the dust, kid.
I love how they think like he's about to like the conductor Tom Hanks is about to like just throw the kid off the train.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea. Wow. Okay. Oh, hold on. And guess who thought of that idea? The know-it-all kid, the train dude. He goes, "Oh my gosh, you know what he's gonna do now, don't you? He's gonna throw off the train." Like, what? How does that work? You lose your ticket. So you're gonna throw a child off the train? Are you freaking serious?
Besides the fact that you know full well that you gave me that ticket when I got on.
Well, like I actually saw this movie breakdown of the Polar Express, and literally I think the title said in the thumbnail, "You won't watch Polar Express the same again after watching this video." I can kind of agree with it in a way, somewhat. But like the thing was, the guy who broke the video down. He said, "What is wrong with this conductor? You mean to tell me, hold on, let's think about this. You mean to tell me if a child gets on this train and they lose their ticket, they're fully required to get off the train, climb on the roof, get all the way to the front, get into the conductor's seat, and drive the train? What kind of conductor is this?"
Well, that's not what
if you lose your ticket? I mean, that is kind of something you have to think about. I mean, these kids, they're like 10? Yeah. Oh, I lost my ticket. Go ahead and drive the train. And get on top of the train.
Not even that. Like, that just sounds so pointless. Like, you have to go to the back of the train, go up on top of the train, go to the other side of the train,
you have to walk on top and drive while it's moving. But, like, that kid... The train kid, he like put that horrible thought in the main boy's head. He's like,
"Oh, you know what he's gonna do now, don't you? He's gonna throw off the train."
He wasn't gonna do that. This is his.
No,
he's serious.
He was just sitting with her up in the front. He didn't take her anyway. He just took her up in the front. Like, what? He's not gonna do anything. Little hero boy is an idiot. Oh no. He's gonna throw her off the train. Really? Is that?
And then, like, as soon as the hero boy like pulls the lever to stop the train again, because you know all those like caribou are in the track or in the way of the track, like the conductor goes like, "Who in blazes pulled that emergency brake?" Just snitches. He did. Are you serious? He's like,
I love the Polar Express kid. He's like the worst, most annoying person
ever. He would be the worst friend ever.
I don't know how to be cool.
You wouldn't want to be friends with that kid.
No, you wouldn't. You, in fact, would not be his
friend. I love how
friend.
everyone just knows that guy as the Polar Express kid. Like, not the main character. That kid is the Polar Express kid.
Well, I think he's actually called the Know-It-All Kid, but Polar Express Kid sounds funnier.
Yeah, it is called Know-It-All. And also, there's a lot of kids in Polar Express. And also, he's Mandark, so that's what I think of him as anyway.
Wait, that's really his voice?
Yeah, the voice of Mandark. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Ah-ha-ha! Yes, same actor. And actually, that guy's face, perfect. He looks like he sounds. Really, he does. You look at a mugshot of the guy who plays Mandark and the guy who plays, I forget his name.
Wait, why does he have a mugshot?
Because he's a voice actor.
What? Voice actors on mugshots?
Wait. Does that mean we have to get mugshots?
That's what it's called. It's not. It's like It's like they call it a mugshot. I know. This has to be the case. I've heard it so many times.
Mugshots is when you do something bad.
No, it is not.
Well, exactly.
It's a shot of your mug. It's your face.
A shot of my mug. Let's see. I'm looking over. I see bowls and I see a mug, and it's literally a fairy tale mug that has Natsu on it.
I think my favorite mug is
shot.
either. I think my favorite mug is either my mug that's shaped like a Pokeball, or my mug that has is like Pikachu, but like Pikachu's tail is the handle.
Nice.
It's clever.
Oh, welcome back, Animagination.
Hello.
Animaniac.
What'd you say?
Said I sneaked back into the chat.
I see.
No one noticed. I was there for like
a ninja.
Like a
ninja camouflage.
Blender projects go to, let's say,
My
scenes.
4-year-old that I'm babysitting today is watching the stream, and he loves the robot that is moving.
The robot what?
The robot that's moving?
Oh, talking about Blaze. She looks like a robot now.
Blase.
I thought Pilgrim was talking about. Again, Pilgrim's a she, right? I think. I don't know.
We don't know. You
You
can ask them.
It's like,
and they'll tell
Pilgrim,
you
are
nothing.
you a dude or no?
Pilgrim was like, I thought I was one of the guys last time, so you just treat them like they're one of the guys. Stop asking. I guess they don't want to tell you.
But like, what was it? Levy. We could, their babysitting, I guess.
Excellent.
Hello, Levy! But, what is it?
Oh! Hey, Levy! I'm glad you're enjoying the stream!
And then the kid is automatically attached to Jason Griffith for the rest of his life. You're influencing his career path.
I think the name is Levi, not Levi.
Levi! Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Levi! I hope you're enjoying the stream!
I'm not even reading it, but
I'm sorry I got your name wrong. I like your name.
It's okay. It's not Sonic, so I mean, I don't really care.
Levi! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm terrible.
Hi, Levi!
Hey!
Levi, like the shoes.
Hi, Levi. I got your name wrong. Again, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you're an awesome person. Stay
As
cool.
a baby, it's kind of hard to be anything other than baby level of cool. Anyway. Okay, so there's that. I'll render this some other time. I don't care. Whatever. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll render it on another computer. That way I don't have to do it here. I think we've all had fun today on the stream that I do, but I need to wash clothes. I need to get ready for this upcoming week. Classes are starting again. I've got to pretend that I'm an adult. It's going to be the hardest part, I think. Sheesh. But thank you all for coming. It's always a blast to have you guys here. Once again, I have been Rotalice. This has been the Cryogenic Gamer.
I'm here!
Animagination. There was Fox Cordova for a little bit. We had Starlit Sky.
Woo.
And the guy Silver. And Bisks to round out the cast. I think that's everybody. And you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You have been wonderful. I'll see you next time. Have a good evening.